school football game of the week. Today, from the campus of Cactus High School in Glendale, it's the Greenway Demons and the Cactus Cobras in a West Valley Region 4A football matchup. And let's go down now to the field, and the referee, Frank Rivera, and the proceedings in midfield.
I've got a silver dollar here, tails on one side, heads on the other. I will toss it up. You call it while it's in the air. I'll catch it in the right hand, put it on my left wrist. We'll go over the options at that time. Okay, Captain? Here we go. Call it. Heads. He called heads, gentlemen. He called heads. It is heads, Captain. You won the toss.
Take the ball.
You want the ball. Okay, you have your choice of goals to defend. Which goal would you like your back to, son? Okay, would you please get over there? White, I want you right here. White has won the toss. They have elected to receive. Blue will be kicking away from the clock. Gentlemen, this is about good, hard, clean hitting and fun. I want you to have a lot of both. Good luck to you.
Again, the referee, Frank Rivera, with the proceedings at the midfield as we get ready for this Class 4A matchup in the West Valley region, a game that could decide the championship of the division as the Greenway Demons come in at 7-1-1 and the Cactus Cobras in at 7-2. My name is Keith Baker. Joining me, Dave Eddy and Rich Erickson. And gentlemen, we have a football game tonight that matches two of the premier teams in the Class 4A ranks in the top 5 most of the year. Two teams that look to have a good matchup here this evening.
Now, Keith, if it's anything like we saw last week on the game of the week, the hour free at Cactus Glendale ball game, it's going to be a dandy, and all the chips are on the line here, and it's going to be an interesting night. Boy, we got a full house, a nice autumn evening, and we're ready to play football.
Well, Dave, what this actually means tonight, the matchup, if Greenway should come on and win, that means they have the capacity to win the division on their own. They control their own destiny. However, coming into tonight, the Cactus Cobras do not have that in their favor. They're going to need some help. They can only finish as high as second, though.
Our Free defeated Cactus last week, the game we had here, by a score 45-43, but it didn't damper the effect of Bryant Judd, their quarterback. He was 26 of 39, 242 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Jason Birdsong, his favorite receiver, had a big day as well. So we can look for that. This should be another key matchup with the placings, the seedings on the line here.
Well, the Greenway Demons will receive to start the football game, and the two deep men awaiting the kickoff from the Cactus Cobras. There you see them. On the left is Brent Hulbert, and over on the right side is Brad Pengraft. Getting set to tee it up there for the Cactus Cobras will be number 1, Kyle Pooler. And Pooler, of some note this season with his field goal kicking prowess, especially up at Flagstaff Skydome on the campus of Northern Arizona University in a game against Coconino High School. What hit 164 yards, I believe. So an excellent kicker there. We've had a chance to see him several times this year. So Pooler, the soccer-style kicker, gets set to go, and we'll be underway in just a moment. At the goal line, Hulbert on the return. And Hulbert with room up to about the 25, just short of the 30-yard line. And that's where the Greenway Demons will take over 1st and 10. The Demons 7-1-1 will have a chance to look at their offensive starters. Singfradith, Adams, and Adams in the backfield, along with the wingback Brett Hulbert. There you see the offensive line. Chetkaskis, Huseman, Johnson, Barajas, and Garza. And the receivers, Dykes and Pengraft. Dykes, the big tight end, will watch for him. Quarterback, Satsay Singfradith, the senior, guarding the show. Right up the middle it goes. About 3 yards on the carry. The defensive starters for the Cactus Cobras, Nunn, Gallardo, McCarthy, and Brell, the defensive backfield. And there you see the defensive line, as well as the linebackers, Koking, Morrow, and Bumpus. Give goes to the fullback. And going over the left side looks to be Mark Ellis. And Ellis, 5'8", 190 pounds. He's a junior. on a second and 8 play. He has close to enough yardage for the first down, and the measurement comes out and just did get the first down. So they bring the sticks out. 2 plays and a first down for the Greenway Demons as they now move 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cactus gave up a lot of yardage last week to Iowa Free on the ground, over 500 yards rushing, and Greenway going to try and take advantage of it here as well.
I'm sure Coach Greg Parrish of Greenway noticed that last week and wants to establish a ground game.
Little crossing play in the backfield. On the counter, the give goes to number 30, Ryan Adams, 5'9" senior. Adams up to about the 35 and just beyond to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 7 yards in the play brings up 2nd and 3. Greg Morrow on the stop for the Cactus Cobras. 2nd and 3. Sing Pradith only one man behind him in the backfield. Holbert in motion. And Holbert on the carry is dumped for a loss back at the 35-yard line. He'll lose 2. And then we'll bring up a 3rd down and 5.
Greg Barajas on the tackle. Make that John Maitner for the Cactus Club.
2 defenders, only 1 blocker. He picked out 1 guy to block, but that left Maitner alone to make the tackle.
So a 3rd down and 5 yards to go as Sing Pradith faces the defense. Holbert in motion again. Sing Pradith to pass for the first time on a roll to the left. Goes deep, has the receiver open. Pin grabs, got it, and he'll go all the way. 65 yards. No flags on the field, and the Greenway Demons have struck first. And they lead this football game 6-0. It did not take long. Strictly on the ground until they surprised him with a 3rd and 5 deep pass on the pattern to pin grabs. Ran a post pattern over the middle and nobody back there.
6'2", 275 pounds, and he rumbles in for 6 and really made it look easy.
So with 8:45 to go, Sing Pradith with the point after it is successful. And so with 8 minutes, 45 seconds to play here in the first half, in the first quarter rather, the score is Greenway 7 and the Cactus Cobras looking for their first chance to get the football. And as we await the quick kickoff, we'll break. Greenway 7, Cactus nothing.
Power 92. New. All new. Pure. Power 92, the Valley's hot new music mix. Power 92, the most music every hour with less talk. Power 92, turn it on and win the most free money every day. Power 92.
#1 for the 90s. I like it.
Tune in to 92.3 FM.
Now.
Power 92.
I like it.
Moving can be traumatic enough without having to worry about your worldly possessions. That's why so many people entrust their valuables to Lucky 7 Transfer, the oldest moving company in the Prescott area with the lowest claims ratio. Lucky 7 staff specializes in packing, creating, and ensuring the safety of your fine possessions. And service begins with a free estimate. So whether you're relocating internationally or just across town, call Lucky 7 Transfer and Storage for your free estimate. Don't make a move without Lucky 7.
MasterCard and Visa accepted.
Nancy, maybe this will be the year that a major reduction will be made in drug and alcohol abuse by Arizona high school students.
Oh, I hope so. But the decision still lies with the students. We can only warn them of the dangers.
And encourage them to participate in academics, athletics, and activities.
Absolutely. And for those of them who do, they'll soon find that they can truly be #1 without drugs and alcohol.
This message brought to you by KUSK-TV and the Arizona Interscholastic Association.
Greenway 7 and Cactus nothing as we continue here with first quarter action. And the Cactus Cobras looking for their first chance to get the football. As if he does not do enough, Satsay Singh Pradith will tee it up to kick off. 3 men deep for the Cactus Cobras. In the middle is number 34, Ryan Christopherson. The kick will go to the far side. It's Ryan Rouse taking it just outside the 10-yard line. He'll get up to about the 28-yard line before he is brought down. And the 7-2 Cactus Cobras will take over first and 10. The ball spotted right on the 30-yard line. Chance to look there at the Cactus bench as the defense will get their instructions while the offense goes to work for the first time. As Dave mentioned early, we'll have to watch that man right there, number 15, Brian Judd, the 6'3", 190-pound senior, with a very strong right arm. Judd, quick release on the first play of the football game for the Cobras to Pooler. It'll go over the middle to about the 43-yard line. Pickup of about 12.5 or 13 yards and a first down. We'll take a look at the starting offense. Judd, Christopherson, and Bryan in the backfield. Farnsworth, Guinea, Romero, Landa, and Cheney up front. Butts, Pooler, and Birdsong will be active men tonight with a passing offense of the Cactus Cobras. Judd on a pitch play this time. Give it to Christopherson. Across midfield, 45, 40, 35, down to the 30, and he's finally brought down on a tackle by number 30, Brian Adams. Tell you, we got an offensive showdown coming here tonight. We thought we had a lot of points last week. We may be looking for something very similar tonight. The starting defense for the Greenway Demons very quickly there as we get set for the first and 10 play. The ball spotted just inside the 30 at about the Greenway 27 or 28-yard line. Judd, second man through, Christopherson trying to make the right side. He'll get down near the 20-yard line. Stopped short of there just about the 21. A pickup of about 8 yards in the play. Now they'll mark it back to the 22 now. So mark the gain at about 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Cactus with a multifaceted offense. Christopherson and Rouse catch passes as well as run. And, of course, Birdsong, the outstanding receiver.
Butts shifting. He'll come to the near side. On again, left to the left side, and down to about the 10-yard line is Christopherson, but flags on the play. We'll check now with Frank Rivera for the call.
We have a hold on the offense.
Well, you see Christopherson doing what he does best. Bust right through the line. Lots of speed, lots of power, has great balance. Too bad the play is going to be called back for the Cactus Club. But we saw very little of that last week in the big game with Agua Fria and Cactus. Very few penalties. And starting out tonight with one early, perhaps it'll be a different story tonight. Let's hope not. They played almost error-free football last week. Here's the call.
Hold on the offense. 10 yards. Still second down.
Second down at about 13 yards. Interesting, we had a second and 4 yards. Now we've only got 2nd and 13 on a 10-yard penalty.
Doesn't compute, does it?
Judd to pass. Goes on the right wing, and the pass broken up. And had Birdsong been able to pull it down, he may have been out of bounds anyway. But close to the sideline, Birdsong trying to work. He and Judd once again trying to hook up, as they have continuously all season long. But that'll bring up a 3rd down and 13. Well, the Greenway Demons converted on a 3rd down play for their touchdown, and it went 65 yards. We'll see what the Cobras do here on 3rd and 13. Pooler shifting to the near side. Butts goes to the high side at the tight end, rolling left. Judd, he'll launch it deep, throwing to Pooler in the end zone. Touchdown! Oh my, are we in for some fireworks tonight? Each team taking it the length of the field on their initial drives. And with 6:24 remaining here in this first period, The Cactus Cobras will have a point after attempt and a chance to tie the football game.
Well, Kyle Pooler showing he does more than kick the football. He did this once at least last week that I can recall, catching a touchdown pass.
And Pooler's kick is good. Out of the hold of Robbie McCarty. And so with 6:24 to play here in the first quarter, we are tied. Greenway and Cactus at 7 apiece. There you have the score. We'll be back in just a moment.
Only Mannington Never Wax floors have a protection layer that's so tough, it's like your feet never touch the floor. It's up to 5 times thicker than most inlaid floors, so only Mannington has a 10-year free replacement guarantee.
And now save 20% on 150 selected Mannington Never Wax floors during our Decorators Sale. Buy now and save, and you'll be walking on air.
Stop by the showroom of Northern Arizona Interiors, 250 East Cherry, Cottonwood.
We are about to state the 6 words feared most by Arizona's car dealers. The 1990 Honda Accord is here. Longer, wider, more powerful, and roomy. That's why we say the new Accord. You have to drive it to believe it. At Bell Honda, Biddulph Honda, the Honda Car Company, Scottsdale Honda, and Showcase Honda. Important announcement. Buy a new Honda and we'll make a special donation in your name to the Salvation Army or St. Mary's Food Bank. Your neighborhood Honda dealers.
Greenway 7 and Cactus 7 on Channel 4 and KUSK Sports presentation of high school football. Keith Baker, Dave Eddy, and Rich Erickson here to bring you the action from Glendale's Cactus High School. 2 teams battling in this West Valley region of the Class 4A. A region that will send 4 teams to the playoffs. It just matters right now what order they'll go into the playoffs.
And who scores last.
That very well may come down to that here tonight. Pooler to kick off. On a bounce. Holbert. And he's still got some running room. Holbert up across the 40-yard line and down at the 42. Excellent kickoff return from Brent Holbert. Sometimes it seems to happen that way. A player does not get to come right up and take it immediately. He's got to wait for the hop, then get the good bounce. But it seemed to work well for Holbert there.
Holbert gets an excellent block right here towards the end of the play. That was the end of the play. Right before that tackle, he got a nice block, getting him about 5-6 more yards on the return.
On the carry, a gain of about 7 yards, bringing up 2nd down and 3. Aaron Adams will take it. Last week, there you see the 45-43 score. All were free over Cactus, the game here on Channel 4 KUSK Sports. Meanwhile, Greenway was giving Lake Havasu a time. 38-7 the final there. I think these 4 Glendale area schools have really battled each other all season long. Excellent football games. Give goes to Mark Ellis off the left side. Ellis looks like he has enough yardage for the first down. Up to about the 47-yard line of the Cactus Cobras. And yes, a 1st and 10.
Let's take a look at that one again. Greg Morrow on the tackle for the Cactus Cobras. Help a few teammates. Nice pickup. 1st down.
Pin grab wide to the bottom of the screen. The give goes to Ryan Adams. And Adams will be trapped in the backfield. Loss of about 2 yards in the play. 2nd down and 12. There the Cactus offense.
Talking things over there on the sidelines.
Meanwhile, there's the Greenway offense as they break out of the huddle. Satsay Singh Pradip, number 10. And the senior quarterback with his team to the line. 2nd down and 12. St. Pradith rolling near side. He's going to keep it himself. Good yardage for St. Pradith. Gets a block down to the 26, down to the 25-yard line, to 20, 15, and run out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Tell you, some good running by St. Pradith there. Most of the time you expect the quarterback to get his yards and go down. But St. Pradith going for all he was worth on that one.
You'll see on the replay here, Keith, Rich, got a great downfield block that sprang it for about another 15, 20 yards. He got out here, had a couple of linemen, and gets one there. Then moves upfield, and it's a good 10, 15 yards before anybody gets a hand on him. There he broke through on his own. And as he swings to the outside, I think you'll see it here. He gets a great block.
And we have a timeout on the field as a Cactus player is down and being attended to.
Reminder that following this game, Cactus and Greenway, you can see the Tempe Buffaloes and the Coronado Dons on KUSK television. Another big matchup in Class 4A football. And next Saturday at 12 noon, Utah takes on BYU. And at 7 p.m. on Saturday night, the Bayou Classic, Grambling and Southern from the Superdome in New Orleans.
While we have some time, let's go back and watch Brian Judd go to work one more time. This one to Kyle Pooler, covered 33 yards, and this tied the football game up. And Pooler running the route towards the corner of the end zone. He just went up, gathered it in. And it seems like that connection has worked so often this year for the Cobras.
Interesting story. Both teams very strong on the ground, and yet it's been two big pass plays that have gotten them a touchdown apiece and tied at 7-all in the first period.
Well, the Cobras have that combination. Pooler, Birdsong, he can go either way. Both of those guys seem to always get open, and when the ball is there, they catch it. Two important segments of a touchdown pass, and we saw it there on the replay. Kyle Pooler.
Just outside of the 10-yard line, so it is possible for the Demons to get a first down. Satsay St. Pradith 1st and 10. They give to number 40, Aaron Adams, as he continues to twist and turn down inside the 10. He got free, got into the end zone, but the official is going to say that his forward progress was stopped down around the 6 or 7-yard line. Tell you, Aaron Adams was the most surprised guy in the house when he heard the whistles blowing, because he was scampering towards the end zone.
Knee must have touched the ground there. Otherwise, I don't think he was really stopped his forward motion.
Spot the ball at about the 7-yard line, a pickup of 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Score tied at 7-7 here in the first quarter. Give to Ellis down inside the 5, grinding down near the goal line. They'll spot the ball very close. Ellis did give up the football. It bounced free, but they're going to say after he hit the ground.
Also got a flag on the play back near the line of scrimmage. Going to be brought back for a holding penalty.
All the penalties and what they will do to you. See, Ellis just ducking his head and making a hard-nosed run down. You saw the ball come loose, and there a Greenway player is injured. Right down on the goal line. The second time tonight we've been delayed by an injury. I tell you, maybe the Cardinals' fever is catching over here.
Well, let's hope not for both of these schools' sake. That may be the runner on the play. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell when he was hit there at the goal line. He did drop the ball. Like we said, it wasn't ruled a fumble. Here's the call.
We have a hold on the offense, 10 yards, still 2nd down.
So the ball will be spotted now at the 17. Second down and 16 yards to go. And still no indication, can't quite get a number on the injured player. And now as he comes up, maybe we'll have a better opportunity. It does look like Ellis possibly.
It is Mark Ellis. I saw the 2 on his jersey before he got up. I can see the 4 now, so it is Mark Ellis. Looks like they're working on that left ankle, or hopefully not the knee, but the left. Next.
Well, we got a second look at the Cactus touchdown a moment ago. And that is Mark Ellis going off. That left knee or ankle seems to be the problem. So turnabout's fair play. Let's look at the Cactus or the Greenway touchdown again. And Singh Preda hooks up deep to number 80, Brad Pengraft. And there, tell you, there's a sight for you. Trainer just picked him up and carried him off the field single-handedly. There it is. Now that's a good trainer to have around. Got to remember, Mark Ellis, 5'8". He's not that big, but 190 pounds. That's a pretty good little deadlift right there. 2nd and 16. Ball spotted at about the 17-yard line. Singh Preda to pass. Throws it down to Pengraft. He's got it. Touchdown. Only question was whether his feet stayed in bounds, and Pengraft for his 2nd touchdown of the football game. 17 yards on the hookup from Satsai Singh Preda, with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Singh Preda to attempt the point after. Ball spotted perfectly. The kick is up, and it's good. John Noble on to hold. The kick by Singh Preda good, and it's 14 for the Greenway Demons and 7 for the Cactus Cobras. Well, neither defense has been able to bring an offensive drive to a halt at this time. So we'll see what the Cactus Cobras offense has in mind now.
Reminiscent of last week, where in the second half, both teams, Awafria and Cactus, scored all 4 times they had the football. Then Cactus stiffened, stopped Awafria. Awafria stopped Cactus, and the game was over.
Of course, the big difference last week, Dave, was Awafria kept the ball on the ground. We're seeing an air attack from both squads tonight.
So Satsai Singh Preda to tee it up for the Greenway Demons. And deep for the Cactus Cobras, number 3, Ryan Roush. 34 is Ryan Christopherson, and number 81 on the near side is Jason Birdsong. It'll be Rouse at the 15. Waits for his blockers to the 25, 30, 35, little running room, 40, and up to the 46-yard line. Tell you, they can't stop him on the defense. The kickoff return teams are doing an excellent job. And field position, the name of the game so far today. And there you see Ryan Rouse coming to the sideline for a well-deserved breather.
There you see Rouse. Interesting on this play. The fellow that scored the touchdown, Pengrass, makes the tackle here on the kickoff return. We could have another track meet on our hands tonight.
Double tight end set now. Judd on the give up the middle. It's Christopherson across midfield down to about the 40, inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line. As already they move into Greenway territory. And the Cobras very, very quickly are on the move again. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter of play. Greenway 14 and Cactus 7. 3 receivers wide to the left. Judd with Christopherson alone behind him in the backfield. Quick to Pooler across the middle. Pooler down to about the 27-yard line on a quick hitter over the middle. And very close to the first down, and yes, he did get it. Brian Judd, pretty good size for a quarterback, 6'3", 190.
There's that combination again, Judd to Pooler. And it looks like we're going to have to sharpen up our pencils tonight, guys.
Rouse in the slot to the left. Now in motion. Judd rolls to the right to pass. Across the right side. Pass complete to Rouse down about the 6-yard line. Still in bounds. The clock will run. And now they'll call timeout to move the chains as the first down will be in order. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cactus Cobras down at about the 6-yard line.
Brian Judd just loves to throw on the run, whether he's moving right or left. Here he's moving right on the run. Connects up with Rouse, and they're right close to another 6 points.
They had to go deep that time because Birdsong was behind him. And the short man was Pooler right there.
Judd at first and goal from just outside the 5-yard line. Christopherson inside the 5 and driving down to the goal line. Touchdown. .59 seconds to play here in the first quarter. And each team has just marched it right up the field. And Brian Christopherson will finish off this drive with some hard running up the middle. Pooler to attempt the point after touchdown. And a Greenway player trying to get off the field won't in time. A penalty flag comes out, but the kick is good. We'll check the penalty just in case. But Pooler kicks it through. And the Cobras will tie the game at 14. Well, correction. Looks like the foul.
Penalty is against the Cobras, so they'll have to kick that over. Kyle Pooler talking to the official.
Second. I gave it in the wrong direction, didn't I? I gave it in the wrong direction.
Then we had the penalty first signaled against Cactus, and then he went back and said, no, it's against Greenway, which I think we saw that as the Greenway player trying to get off to the far side of the field, but now closer to the goal line. Looks like the Cobras are going to go for a 2-point conversion. So a possible turnaround here. They take the 1 point off the board, so it is still 14-13. And now the 2-point conversion opportunity coming up. Way wide to the top of your screen and out of the picture now is Kyle Pooler. He's over on the sideline. Christopherson, the lone back. Rolling is Judd. Still looking, under pressure, throws, and the pass picked off in the end zone. And a crucial play as the Cactus Cobras had the 1 point on the board and tied the football game, but decided for 2. And it is unsuccessful.
Well, keep this play in mind as the game progresses. This may be a big play throughout the ball game. A tie game turned into a 1-point deficit because they went for the 2-point play following that penalty. And we saw last week where a 2-point conversion that worked for Agua Fria proved to be a benefit for them tonight. Don't know if Cactus is going to be hurt by that 1-point difference or not. We'll find out as the game progresses.
Well, the Greenway Demons to receive once again, and deep to receive are Pengraft and Hulbert. Hulbert, number 21 on the left of your screen. And it seems like they're getting as much press as the starting quarterback and whatnot tonight. Kickoff returnmen could be stars tonight.
Trying to check on the condition of Mark Ellis, number 24 for the Greenway Ball Club. If he's not able to return to the game, that could be a significant point in the contest this evening.
Kyle Pooler to kick it off for the Cobras. And he hits it deep once again, deep into the end zone. And Hulbert about 8 yards deep. He'll bring it out. Gets to the 20 and just a little bit more to about the 23-yard line. And the worst field position of the day for the Greenway Demons. And they'll spot it at the 22, where they'll start 1st and 10.
Yeah, it seems strange to see either one of these clubs play inside the 30-yard line, their own 30, the way the game's gone so far.
Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Is Cactus going for the 2-point conversion? I guess they figure, well, they haven't stopped us yet tonight. Why now?
Why now, yeah.
Singh Prada. Little razzle-dazzle. The inside handoff goes to Hulbert. And Hulbert with the first down yardage and more. He'll be brought down at about the 37-yard line. Inside reverse there.
I don't see that too often to where when they come with the inside reverse, they still swing wide, but it came right up over the tackle if you see the play here. Right back through the pile.
Ryan Adams got it first and gave it back to Hulbert.
What made that play successful, it popped real quick. Didn't take a long time to develop, and they got good yardage on the play.
Not sure if they'll get the play off before the quarter comes to an end or not. And St. Pradith will stand and watch, and the clock runs out before the snap occurs, and so we have completed the first quarter of this football game with the score: the Greenway Demons 14 and the Cactus Cobras 13. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment.
Verde Valley Ford Lincoln Mercury will pay for your tee time at the beautiful Sedona Golf Resort. I'm Monroe Bonji, and if you buy your next vehicle from us, we'll beat any price you've been offered in the state, pay your travel costs, and give you a beautiful day at the Sedona Golf Resort. Verde Valley Ford Lincoln Mercury in Sedona and Cottonwood, where you can expect the best. Your drive's on me.
Expect the best at Verde Valley. Expect the best at Verde Valley.
In the Verde Valley, folks know the place for fine dining and friendly service is the White Horse Inn. Made famous over the years for their prime rib, variety of seafood, and extensive salad bar, the White Horse is a great place for business luncheons or the entire family. The warm atmosphere, friendly service, and excellent food has kept folks coming back for 15 years. Back to the White Horse Inn on the Verde River in Cottonwood. Call 634-2271 for reservations.
14-13 your score. Greenway on top in a missed conversion attempt. The only difference in this football game right now, the Greenway Demons 1st and 10. The ball spotted at their own 37-yard line. And right up the middle with very little running room is number 30, Ryan Adams for Greenway. He'll get maybe a yard of the play. 2nd down and a short 9 or a long 8, depending on how you look at it.
That may be one of the few plays we'll see all evening. It went for less than 5 yards.
So Greenway got the football first, and they have scored in each of their 2 possessions. Cactus has matched them time for time. And Singh-Pradith with a pass over the middle. This one intended for number 48, Rod Gabbard. And Gabbard with a diving effort and just couldn't pull it in. So it'll be a 2nd or 3rd down, excuse me, and about 8 yards to go.
Would have been a super catch if he'd have come up with it. He was open over the middle.
Well, it's just a possibility, Keith and Dave. We may see our first punt in about 2 games here. They'll probably prove me wrong, though.
3rd and long, about 8 yards to go. Singh-Pradith with the ball spotted at his own 39-yard line. Pump fake. He'll throw over the middle now, and incomplete. Intended for number 82, the tight end, Chad Dykes. And so we will have a punting situation. You won't hear any new names as Singh-Pradith will go back to kick.
Kid does everything.
2 men will go deep to receive for the Cactus Cobras, Ryan Rouse and Jason Birdsong.
Don't be surprised to see that play come up again because he was open. He just overshot him that time.
Demons have to wait for a latecomer to come on. Number 70, Greg Barajas, hustles onto the field, completes the punt team. Singh-Pradith lofts a high, long spiral. Birdsong at his own 17-yard line, brings it to the near side. Around to the 30 and knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. As coming over to make the hit for the Demons was number 80, Brad Pengraft. You mentioned before that Pengraft was in on a couple of tackles, and here he is again working on special teams as well as scoring touchdowns.
He's all over the field, Keith, and here's Birdsong heading for the sidelines on that punt return. Takes a heck of a shot here.
Cobras in the dark uniforms with their 3rd possession of the football game. Judd, another quick hitter over the middle, in and out of the hands of Jason Birdsong. May have just tried to run with that one a little bit too quick, as you don't see Birdsong drop one like that too often.
Greenway in that first quarter had 4 first downs and 155 yards, 71 passing, 84 rushing, had 2 penalties for 17 yards, kept the football 7 minutes and 48 seconds in that first period.
And the shift again. Judd, collision in the backfield, penalty flags everywhere. The long downfield pass complete to Jason Butts, the tight end. Finally dragged down at the Greenway 32-yard line, but once again there are flags on the field, and it looks as though they're going to bring this one back. Illegal motion will be the call against the Cactus Cobras, and a long gain is nullified.
It looked like this play was doomed from the beginning. They had a mix-up in the backfield, but it was completed to Butts, but called back because of that penalty.
The defensive captain there, number 60, Bert Solano, talking it over with Frank Rivera. And as you would expect, the Greenway Demons will accept the penalty. And here's Frank Rivera with a call.
It was the left guard and left tackle.
So you heard it, left side of the offensive line.
Cactus had 5 first downs and had 150 yards in that first period. 1 penalty and kept the football in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. They got as much yardage as Greenway did in nearly 8 minutes. 300 yards of offense already first quarter.
5-yard penalty, 2nd and 15. Give it a Birdsong on the quick hitter on the left side. Birdsong with a little bit of running room and close to first down yardage, and it looks like he will have the first down.
He just flat out beat him to the corner and was able to turn upfield.
I said it last week. He reminds me an awful lot of a very young Steve Largent, just the way he moves and the way when he gets the ball, he's kind of sneaky quick. There's Birdsong on the reception, heading for the sidelines, beats 3 Greenway players and finally tackled on the sideline.
Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cactus Cobras. Judd, he'll come to the near side this time. Complete to Pooler across midfield and down to about the 46-yard line. And looks to be just shy of the first down yardage needed.
Ryan Adams saw that play coming defensively for Greenway, but he could not get up there quick enough to stop it. Made a hard hit, but it didn't knock him down. See, there he was.
Didn't wrap him up.
No, and Pooler was able to shake away and go upfield.
Time will be called now by the Greenway Demons as they want to try to find a way to stop this snowball rolling machine here. They just keep rolling on along, the big steamroller, as the Cactus Cobras have 2nd and less than 1. We're in the second quarter. It's Greenway 14, Cactus 13. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Post Newsweek Cable, offering 32 channels with a variety of arts, sports, science, history, news, music, movies, and more to satisfy every taste. We're so sure that you will enjoy Post Newsweek Cable, we'll give your first month of basic service absolutely free.
(14-13), Greenway on top of Cactus by 1. An unsuccessful 2-point conversion, the difference in this football game, as the Cobras have come back and matched Greenway scoring point per point with the exception of that point after. 2nd down, less than a yard to go. Cobras in Greenway territory. Look at all the guys in motion here. Christopherson up the middle, across the 40, down to about the 35-yard line. And the gainer good for the first down, and once again Cactus continues on a roll.
Your 3 wideouts went in motion, your tight end shifted side, and they hand the football off. Got to drive a defense crazy.
Looked like the old Newt Rockney Notre Dame shift, except they were getting into passing position, as you see Christopherson on the run.
Cobras 1st and 10, ball at the 35, just inside the 35-yard line of Greenway. Judd, 2nd man through. Christopherson, the fullback, lumbers over the left side of the 25, down to about the 20, and inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They'll spot his knee down at the 20, though, and another first down for the Cactus Cobras. And I tell you, Cactus, if they don't beat you in the air, they're going to beat you on the ground. Christopherson running well, and Judd throwing the ball very well.
Well, it's tough for the defense, for the Greenway club, to stop this these Cobras, because they just do it, as Keith said, on the ground and in the air.
Unofficially now, Christopherson, 7 carries for 100 yards. 9:05 to play here in the half. Judd rolling right, down in the corner it goes, inside the 5-yard line to Pooler on a completion, and it will be a 1st and goal for the Cactus Cobras. Kind of like the old situation of a pitcher who's having a great night. He's mixing up everything. He's throwing the right thing at the right time. That's what the Cobras are doing offensively tonight.
And everything is working, as you can see. Rolling out to the right. And there's Kyle Pooler again, just at the right place. Knocked out of bounds just short of the goal line.
Christopherson on the carry. Down to about near the goal line. May have been stopped just short. Ball was spotted on the 4 at the start of the play. They'll mark this one just shy of the goal line. They'll go with the 2 tight end set. Justin Palmer will come in and anchor the right side. Jason Butch on the left. Lone setback is Christopherson. The give to the big fullback, touchdown. Christopherson, his second score of the night, and the Cactus Cobras lead.
Great line charge that time by Cactus. They blew Gray all the way into the end zone.
There was about a yard, or at least a half a yard of just ground there for him to step over the goal line as that offensive line just blew him back.
Line up to go for 2 here, try and make up for that one they missed earlier.
3 men wide to the right. Christopherson again in the backfield, the lone setback. Judd, long snap count. Play action, rolling right, throws into the end zone, and he's got it. Ryan Rouse in the corner of the end zone, and the pass on the 2-point conversion attempt is good. And now the score with 8:15 to play in the second quarter. It's the Cactus Cobras 21 and the Greenway Demons 14. A chance to see it again.
Well, they just decided we didn't get it last time. We're a point back, and we're going to just make up for that this time. And there's the pass from Judd to Rouse and 2-point conversion. 7-point lead for the Cactus Cobras.
And so with the score 21-14, we'll pause and be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Anita Bailey, a member of the Northern Arizona University women's diving team and a graduate of Amphitheater High School in Tucson. I am enjoying my academic and athletic experiences at NAU, and I'm doing them without drugs and alcohol. If you would like to have a college experience like mine, you can, but only if you stay away from drugs and alcohol.
This message brought to you by KUSK-TV and the Arizona Interscholastic Association.
Head coach Larry Fetkenheier, the Cactus Cobras, as he watches his team come back, score 14 straight points and take the lead. Pooler's kickoff will roll into the end zone, where it will be down about 4 yards deep by number 21, Brent Hulbert. And in doing so, he will give the Demons a football, 1st and 10 at their own 20. That's a defensive success right there.
By itself.
A
Kicking into
touchback.
the end zone. Yeah, touchback.
But last time, Pooler hit it about 8 yards deep, and they ran it out and still got it to the 23. Now the Greenway offense will go back to work. They now trail by 7 points at 21-14 after leading 14-7 early. Over the middle, the pass complete to Adams, and he is dropped immediately at the 44-yard line. It's kind of like the, oh yeah, how about this? We're coming right back.
Didn't take them long to get off the 20-yard line. They said touchback. Hey, we're not worried about that. Pass out to here to Adams, gets up to the 44-yard line. Greenway right back in business. As you can see, we're in close proximity to the band here. Huh?
Big crowd tonight, too.
Big
Far
band.
side, Greenway. You had a big band for Cactus High, and, of course, here on the near side. Last regular season game for both teams. Get a shot of the crowd, some of the Spirit squad of Cactus.
And the Cactus.
Yeah.
And the Cobra. Delay of game penalty will now be called against the Greenway Demons. I guess they were looking around, too.
Or listening to us.
They figured the band would stop before they could call the play. The band
delay
played
game
for,
on the offense. Still 1st down.
5 yards marked off, 1st and 15. Ball spotted inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line now. Adams in motion. Little play action. St. Freitas under pressure. Out of trouble. Directing traffic. He'll throw long. And the two players tangled up, waiting for the football to come down. Brad Pengraft on the receiving end for the Greenway Demons. And that one may have just been just a little bit out of St. Freitas' range, as he had to stop and wait for it.
I think we'll see on the replay, he's motioning down. I'm surprised he didn't tuck it under maybe head there. You don't see a uniform until at the very end there, an opposition.
St. Freitas showing a lot of poise, motioning receiver Pengrass to go down a little farther. Overthrew him just a bit, but at least didn't get sacked.
2nd down, 15 to go. There you see St. Freitas, the senior quarterback. Right over the middle, the pass complete to number 82, Chad Dykes. Forward progress stopped at about the 48-yard line of Cactus. Short of 1st down yardage, a pickup of about 13 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
It's a nice throw over the middle in good traffic.
Nice play by Dykes to hang on to it. And it's right between 2 defenders. Third down, 2 yards to go. Greenway on the march, just inside of Cactus territory. St. Freitas on the delay. The give to Adams across the 40 to the 35 to the 30 down to the 25, 20, still on his feet to the 15, and finally down at about the 11-yard line. I tell you, that play was strung out a lot farther than it should have been. A penalty flag has come out on the field. And there you see number 30, Ryan Adams. And we'll look at the flag and see what happens here.
Should have been down 3 or 4 different times, at least in the Cactus Cobras defensive scheme of things. He's just elusive and broke away, but looks like he got help from a penalty.
Use the hands on the offense.
Well, a big call there against Greenway. And the flag came well down the field. The penalty may have been on 82 there. Dykes may have put the hand out and pushed on a block attempt downfield. They'll take it from the spot of the foul.
First down, it's still first down.
And so a 1st down will be registered.
We have an illegal use of hands on the offense, 10 yards, but it's still 1st down.
So they take the foul, or take the penalty from the spot of the occurrence of the foul. And so the 10-yard penalty will bring the ball back to the 41-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Greenway Demons. So they don't lose possession of the football and put themselves in a 3rd and long situation. Clock counting down, 6:25 to play here in the 1st half. Little inside reverse handoff again. It goes on the right side. Holbert with plenty of running room down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. And the 2nd time that they've used that play tonight, and it's worked very successfully both times.
Once again, the key to that play seems to be the quickness that it pops. It keeps the Cobras on their heels there. You'll see on the replay here. It just happens real fast, and they're just stopped in their tracks. And a nice gainer as Greenway continues to march downfield.
Then he works his way back towards the middle of the field, looking for something there, figuring the pursuit wouldn't catch up with them, but they were able to get to him.
1st and 10, ball spotted on the Cactus 19-yard line. The turn, the give to Adams up the middle, rambling inside down to about the 10-yard line and maybe more. And a penalty flag once again on the play. And you see the referee, Frank Rivera, pick it up and lob it into the middle of the pack. Face mask penalty against the Cobras, and so that will give the Demons a 1st down.
Penalty before that gives you the idea. If you're going to make a penalty, make sure it's well enough downfield so you still get the 1st down yardage.
See if we can catch the face mask here. Couldn't quite see
Hard
it.
to tell.
Aaron Adams, the fullback, on the carry right up the middle. The carry went down to about the 11-yard line. And they'll take the penalty from there. They'll go down to about the 5.5-yard line if they go half the distance to the goal. And the call.
42. Double face mask on the defense. Half the distance. First down. First and goal.
First down and goal to go. Ball spotted just outside the 5-yard line. The Greenway Demons trying to move for what could be a tying touchdown. Singh Pradip turn, a bootleg. He'll roll to the right, looking for an opening. The pass into the end zone. Touchdown. Chad Dykes, the big 6'4", 230-pound tight end. A senior. Dykes went up high to grab it, and the touchdown will make the score 21-20. Singh Pradip has thrown for his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Singh Pradip will be rubber-armed before the night's over if this continues. 3rd touchdown pass. And here's the extra point conversion attempt.
Little trouble on the spot, but a nice job by the backup quarterback, John Noble, as he gets it down successfully, and Singh Pradip's kick is good. 5:34 to play here in the 2nd quarter, and we're tied at 21 all.
Well, these two schools with a natural rivalry just being down the street from each other. We're at around 63rd and Greenway at the Cactus School, and of course Greenway down around 38th, 39th and Greenway, so it's a natural rivalry, and we're seeing it tonight with a tie ball game.
Singh Pradip is set to kick from the near sideline. 3 men deep to receive for the Cactus Cobras. And again, still 5.5 minutes to play in this first half, so who knows what's going to happen. There you see the deep backs. On the bottom of your screen is Ryan Rouse, and up in the middle is Ryan Christopherson, and over on the far side is the other deep back, and that's Jason Birdsong. Singh Pradip with a squib kick, and picking it up there, number 88, Justin Palmer, and Palmer right around the 35 up to about the 37 before he is stopped. New theory, don't give it to the deep backs. If they're going to get good field position, let's just kick it in the middle here. Hopefully they'll fumble or something.
I don't think that was a mistake. I think they meant to do that. As you'll see on the replay here, looks like that squib was intentional. Keep it away from those back men and give up the field position as opposed to a long run.
So here we go. Brian Judd, the quarterback, set to work for the Cactus Cobras, tied 21-21 here in 2nd quarter action. The lone fullback, Christopherson. Judd rolling. He'll throw to Birdsong, complete to midfield, inside down to about the 45-yard line as Birdsong takes the pass and moves into Greenway territory. And again, one play and you're in Greenway territory. They're going to say he was out of bounds at about the 47.
The Judd Birdsong combination clicks again past midfield, and Cobras on the march.
For that Pengraft again on the tackle. Butts will shift left, now come back right, set up on the tight end to the near side. Christopherson on the carry across the 45, 40, 35, 30, down to about the 25, and down to about the 21-yard line. Christopherson really rumbling tonight.
Keith, he's one of those backs that just runs low to like a Zonka type back, runs low to the ground and knocks people down as he goes. He very seldom actually gets tackled by one person. Here's the replay. Busts through the line, and that low center of gravity. Watch him lean in here as he approaches 2 or 3 tacklers. Another 3, 4, maybe 5 yards on that play.
Never lets anybody get a good shot at him. Takes everything off the shoulders. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 21-yard line. 4:25 to play here in the 2nd quarter. To Birdsong. He'll cut inside this time. Inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. A pickup of around 5 yards brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you don't want to turn your head in this ball game. You're going to miss something. Every play is exciting. The Birdsong combination once again from Judd. Excellent reception.
It's almost like you're watching a highlight film of all the good plays. They just keep turning in the offensive gems and moving the ball up the field. 2nd and 5. Split backs now. Judd and Rouse. Rouse will move into the tailback spot now with Christopherson, the front man. He'll get the carry off the left side, inside the 10, down to the 5, and striving, and he'll get the end zone touchdown. Christopherson on a 17-yard carry, his third score of the football game, and we're still in the second quarter.
Ryan Christopherson, once again, that great balance, low center of gravity, keeps his feet, fights off tacklers into the end zone. Incredible running back for a high school kid.
And a 2-point conversion on the fake 1-point kick is successful. We'll have to look at this one again. Pooler set up as though he was going to kick it. We just more or less assumed it would be a kick, but the short snap, and they ran it through, and the 2-point conversion is good. And so with 3:38 remaining in the second quarter, it's Cactus 29, Greenway 21.
No way this guy's gonna beat me. Not today. I read all about psyching out guys like this. And it works.
Get a year of tennis for only $9.97, less than half the newsstand price. Call 800-228-2230. You'll also get our free booklet with tips to improve your game. Call 800-228-2230.
29-21 to score. Cactus over Greenway. The 2-point conversion, I guess we'll go officially. It was McCarty to Birdsong.
Had all three of us up here doing a dance on that one. It happened so quick and so surprisingly. Here's the kickoff.
And the deep back. Once again on the carry is Hulbert. And up to about the 25-yard line. And that's where the Greenway Demons will begin 1st and 10. That last drive went, let's see, 64 yards. Took all of a minute and 56 seconds and about 6 plays. I think I've only called 3 third-down plays tonight. Is that about right?
Actually had 1 punt today.
Well, Satsay Singh Pradith and his crew are back out. Adams on the carry up to about the 30-yard line, maybe a yard more to the 31. Gain of 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Well, a relatively short gain, something we've seen very little of tonight. You might hear some yells for the defense out in the crowd. Not a whole lot of defense tonight, an offensive battle.
That's some kind of night when you get a 5-yard gain and it's not much.
No.
Little halfback option pass. The long throw down the field intended for number 80, Brad Pengraft, is incomplete. And the pass was thrown by number 14, John Noble, who snuck into the football game in a backfield spot. Took the handoff roll to the right and let one go.
He's listed as the number 2 quarterback. He's a sophomore, 6'1", 170-pounder, and let it fly that time.
I was going to say, he had a pretty good arm for a back.
Yeah.
The old thing where you slip him on behind the lineman and the tight end, maybe. Let him run onto the field. Nobody notices him until he's got the football in the backfield. Singh Pradith to pass. On a 3rd and about 5. Down the field it goes to Hulbert. And the pass broken up. Defending back there, number 30. Shane Hess, and number 20 also back there, Paul Gallardo. So the second punt of the day coming up for the Greenway Demons.
A little surprising he went this deep when he only needed 5 yards for a 1st down. Decided to air it out.
Threw into double coverage here also, and it showed as
Gallardo made a nice defensive play.
Stop, yeah.
Gallardo, by the way, is the punter for Cactus, although we may not see him in that capacity tonight. Satsay Singh Pradith, his 2nd kick of the evening. And back on about the 35, the fumble muffed, and it's recovered by the Demons. Ryan Rouse had a beat on it, called for the fair catch, but then just saw it slip out of his fingertips, and the Demons with a break, the first turnover of the football game.
To his credit, that was a very tough punt as far as the way the ball was coming down. It wasn't your tight spiral or an end over end even. I think we'll see it here with it slowed down. As it comes down, it's sort of knuckleballing on him. It's a tough one to handle.
They're waving for the fair catch, and it caught him up on the shoulder pad. And number 21, Fred Hulbert, on the spot to recover the fumble, the muff punt rather. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at about the 37-yard line, and flags come out. It looks like we'll have an offensive foul here as the play blown dead.
Ball start on the offense.
That'll bring up a 1st and 15. It'll take the football back to about the 40, call it the 41-yard line. First and 15. Sing Prative on the pump fake. He'll go deep again to Adams. He's got it down at the 20 and tackled at the 19-yard line. Paul Gallardo again to make the stop and a 1st down as the Greenway Demons continue to roll. Our replay crew getting their workout tonight. Sing Prative hooking up with Ryan Adams. First and 10. Ball just inside the 20. Up the middle it goes. Adams again on the carry. He's inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 9, and looks like he may have enough yardage for the 1st down. Depends on the spot. They will call it a 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The clock is moving down as the Greenway club heads towards the goal line, trying to get in before halftime, and threatening now on that miscue, after that miscue.
Little delay handoff on the draw. Adams driving towards the goal line and comes up just short. And a 2nd down and goal coming with the ball just about, well, inside the 1-yard line. Play will come from the sideline. And the person of reserve back, Jerry Cravens, and a timeout called on the field now as Cactus will try to come up with the defensive plan to keep the Demons out of the end zone. A lot of times late in the quarter, you'll see the offense call timeout and use the clock in order to get down to score, but the only 2 timeouts we've seen tonight are the defense saying, hey, wait a second, let's regroup and try to figure this one out. There you see the score in this high-scoring affair, 29-21, Cactus on top. Remember, Greenway led 14-7. And since then, Ryan Christopherson has taken over. He has scored 3 touchdowns, the last 3 that Cactus has scored. And then a pair of 2-point conversions have led the Cobras back from an early deficit, and they now lead by 8 points with about 36 seconds remaining here in this 1st half.
Well, that muff punt reception could prove costly for the Cobras here. Seem to be in control of the ball game going into the halftime break, but now you see Greenway threatening with less than a minute left, and could put this thing right back up perhaps to tie, although there is an 8-point bulge. They'd have to go for 2, but they got to score the touchdown first.
Sing Prative, again 36 seconds to play here in the 1st half. Up the middle it goes. Struggling for the end zone. Do we have a call yet? No call made by the officials. The Greenway players thinking he's in for the touchdown. But they're going to spot the ball.
Well, about 10 seconds went off that clock before they finally signaled for a timeout at 18. It was 28 when they started on pile.
I think the Greenway players thinking, hey, they're going to say it's a touchdown here sooner or later, but then the officials saying no.
See on the replay here, just trying to get that ball over the goal line. You might see the official come in here at the last moment pointing towards the ground just short of the goal.
So the Cobras trying to come up with a big defensive stand here. It'll be a 3rd down and goal, and again the ball just outside the goal line. Hey, that makes an official's job awful tough down there.
I don't know how they can see that
finally. I mean, you're talking a matter of inches here.
Third and inches when we resume play. And either way this play goes, if it's a big defensive stand by Cactus, that'll give them some momentum. They can push it across here. Greenway. Actually, there would be time for a fourth down play.
Two tight ends. Full house in the backfield. The give to Adams. Touchdown. Aaron Adams, the fullback, goes in for the score. And a flag will come out late. A little extracurricular activity going on after the score. And we'll see who the foul will be against here.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike over here.
So they'll take it. This could make a big difference on the point after. They went to the right side of the line. Aaron Adams took it in, and this will make the point after touchdown. If they're going to kick it, this will make the PAT at about what? In the neighborhood of a 34-yard field goal.
Explaining the penalty to Greg Parrish on the sideline for the Greenway Demons.
Now they're lining up.
Great formation for a fake extra point attempt here. And St. Pradith now will send them over to line up directly in front of the intended kicking spot. 34-yard point after touchdown. Ball spotted, the kick. No, it'll be a fake. Backup quarterback throwing it to the near side. It's complete and dropped.
Oh, he wanted to run with that before he had it. Rob Gabbard that time.
Number 48, Gabbard, tried to take off with it before he had the football. 15 seconds still remain.
So the penalty proved costly for Greenway on that play. See on the replay here the attempted fake for the 2-point. I don't think if he caught the ball, Dave or Keith, that he would have made it anyway. He had a couple of blockers in front of him, but he had a long way to go and lots of cobras in his way. But nonetheless, the pass was dropped, and that hurts.
So it's 29-27, and we'll have at least what I think will be only one more kickoff before the first half will come to a close. Last time Satsai Singh Pradith was in this spot, he squib kicked it right up the middle of the field. We'll see what happens here. Again, 15 seconds to play in the half. It's 29-27. Cactus on top of Greenway. St. Pradith will kick deep this time. Christopherson at his 5-yard line. He'll bobble it and pick it up about the 10. And nobody in front of him. He'll just scamper out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. 12 seconds remain, and so we will have an offensive play coming from Cactus. I think the Greenway players may have thought the half was over. Almost everybody headed off the field.
You never want to turn your head from the television set these two clubs on the field as you watch the run back.
Hey, didn't Cooler kick the 64-yard field goal, didn't he? They're not out of this yet. Right. They could score more points. Brian Judd to pass. As the Cobra's not through yet, the pass complete to Birdsong. Ball at about the 31-yard line. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They'll stop the clock to move the chains with 2 seconds to play. And timeout will be called by the Cactus Cobras.
And still there again, 4 or 5 seconds ticked off there. Surprised that Cactus didn't go right away and say, look, we need the timeout, because he wasn't going out of bounds. But 2 seconds now. So in order to get him into a field goal situation, they'd have to get down, throw a pass and get some kind of a downfield penalty. Defensively, that would give him another untimed play.
Looked like Coach Larry Fetkenheier talking to the officials saying, hey, trying to call a timeout out there. Look, look, look. The official probably said I was looking. You weren't giving me the tee. What kind of cactus is that, Dave? Is that a Sahara cactus? I'm new here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That may do something for Class 5A Saguaro of Tucson, who's ranked number 4. That's why I avoided that issue.
Looks kind of like a peanut.
The referee, Frank Rivera, is going to come over now, and he will delay the start of the final couple of seconds of this first half.
Maybe he'll add some more seconds to the clock. Stranger things have happened as Coach Fetkenheier sends him back to the huddle. Says, look, just huddle up until the officials decide what they're going to do.
He was a little upset, I think, about the fact that they lost several seconds and perhaps another play before the end of the half.
And they will put 3 more seconds back on the clock, and 5 seconds will be put on. So only 3 more seconds, but stranger things have happened.
And for the 3rd time, they go back into the huddle. And now we do have the 5 seconds put back on the clock. Referee's going to confer again, I believe, no?
Kind of like the old-fashioned clock where you had to go at 20 minutes and wind down, delay the game for a while.
Now they'll explain to both coaches, or both benches, what is being done. And so maybe some politicking by Larry Fetkenheier has turned out for the good, as his team will get a few more clicks of the clock.
Just to show you the excitement of this game, usually with 5 seconds left in the half, 1 play left, people are heading downstairs for hot dogs. Nobody's left their seats. Might be another score here.
2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. High formation with Christopherson, the deep back. Under pressure, Judd will let it go, and nobody there as this one sails out of bounds. 2 seconds remaining, so the extra time on the timeout will buy them 1 more play. And that one really broke down from the start, as Judd did not have the time that he was used to.
Judd does not get that kind of pressure normally, and did what a smart quarterback does, just got rid of it, saved those 2 seconds on the clock. Once again, nobody's left their seats here before halftime. Anything can happen in 1 play in this contest.
Let's go, Cobras!
Now look at this set in the backfield.
What do you call that, Keith?
Pooler in motion.
What do you call this?
And the big shift. They're in the same set they were last time. Rolling to the right. Final play of the half. Judd will let it go deep. Intended for Birdsong, and it's incomplete. Broken up on the play, deflected down by number 30, Ryan Adams. And the first half has come to a close. The score in this high-scoring affair, Cactus 29 and Greenway 27.
FM stereo 97.5, KVLA, Northern Arizona Star Station, with the best of yesterday and today's favorites. We play the best music and more of it. And you can be a kid for life with Pure Gold KVLA AM 690, playing the greatest hits of all time. Northern Arizona has the best of both worlds. Star Station KVLA 97.5 and Pure Gold KVLA AM 690.
Cactus 29, Greenway 27. Glad you could be back with us for Channel 4 Sports and KUSK TV production of high school football. My name is Keith Baker, Rich Erickson and Dave Eddy alongside. And gentlemen, that first half of football, if you like offense, you've got what you like.
Probably going to see the same thing the second half, Dave. We look at the halftime stats. First downs for Greenway, 10, 131 yards passing, rushing yards 179, penalties 6 for 57 yards, punts were just 1 for 35, no turnovers, and time of possession 14 minutes and 50 seconds. For the Cactus Club, first downs 11, passing yards 186, rushing yards 146. They had 3 penalties for a total of 26 yards. No punts, turnovers 1, and time of possession, as you can see, 9 minutes, 10 seconds. Pretty even on the possessions, pretty even on the points, and we got a second half of football here that everybody's waiting for. More scoring. Are the defenses going to get tough out there for a change and do something and hold this thing up a little bit? I kind of doubt it, but anything can happen, I guess.
Well, you know, Cactus has not been stopped offensively yet. They have not had to punt the football, while Greenway's had to kick it twice, and one of those turned into a big play, the muff by Ryan Roush, and it turned into a touchdown for the Greenway Demons. So right now, I guess if you're going to give a defensive edge to somebody in a 29-27 football game at halftime, you'd have to give it to the Cactus Cobras. Well, we're going to pause for just a moment. We'll be back with the second half of action right after this.
Verde Valley Ford Lincoln Mercury will pay for your tee time at the beautiful Sedona Golf Resort. I'm Monroe Bonji, and if you buy your next vehicle from us, we'll beat any price you've been offered in the state, pay your travel costs, and give you a beautiful day at the Sedona Golf Resort. That's Verde Valley Ford Lincoln Mercury in Sedona and Cottonwood, where you can expect the best. Your drive is on me.
Expect the best at Verde Valley. Expect the best at Verde Valley.
Hi, I'm Chris Banaszewski. Mark and I enjoyed our student-athlete days at McClintock High School in Tempe.
Because we did not get involved with drugs or alcohol.
That's right, Mark. We are now senior student-athletes in college, and we're enjoying the best times of our lives.
You can also enjoy academic and athletic success, but only if you decide to be #1 without drugs and alcohol.
This message brought to you by KUSK-TV and the Arizona Interscholastic Association.
Both teams will arrive back on the field for the second half of action to a thunderous applause from their respective sidelines as the Cactus Cobras and the Greenway Demons get set to go for what seems to be another offensive showcase in the second half. It's 29-27 Cactus after the first half of play. And in just a moment, we'll have the kickoff for the second half of action.
Ryan Christopherson in that first half had 3 rushing touchdowns on runs of 6 yards, 2 yards, and 17 yards. Over on the Greenway side, Satsay Singh Pradith had 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Pengraff. And that's one of the big reasons for our close contest, 29-27, with Cactus in the lead.
Well, you have to wonder what the coaches talk to their clubs about at halftime. I guess they say, come on, let's get some defense out there, but
make one defensive stand, you can win this thing.
You can win this thing, exactly. But in all honesty, I think we're going to see more offense in the second half.
And as we get set for the second half, let's go down to midfield once again. Referee Frank Rivera will meet with the captains.
One favor of you, there's been a little chipping in the middle. I would like that discontinued. All right, just play football. That's what you're here for, okay? Guys, White won the toss the first half, therefore, Blue, you have your choice this half. What would you like to do? You want the ball. White, you have your choice of goals to defend. Would you please swing over there? Blue, I'd like you right over here. Blue will be receiving at the south end. Gentlemen, good luck to you now, okay?
So the Cobras will get the football to begin the second half. And what other choice was there in a football game like this?
Take the ball.
Sure.
A little chipping, the referee said in the...
May have been a slight reference to the 15-yard penalty that occurred on the last touchdown when Aaron Adams went over from about, well, they'll call it a yard out, but it was actually inside the one. There was a little pushing and shoving and a little extra stuff after the touchdown that actually resulted in Greenway not getting a chance on their conversion. They set up for the kick from about 34 yards away and ended up trying to go for a fake and pass it over for a 2-point conversion, and it failed from the outset. So the 15-yard penalty there really hurt Greenway. Satsay Singh Pradith will kick off for the Greenway Demons as we start the second half of play. And if things go as usual, I think I've got these guys memorized by now. It'll be Rouse, Christopherson, and Birdsong deep to receive for the Cobras. You never know, though. We've had number 88, Justin Palmer, one of the upbacks, taking a kickoff and returning it. We also got number 77, Travis Guinea, a 6'3", 240-pound lineman. He's sitting at about the 20-yard line. He may get a shot at it. They're going to kick it right towards him. It'll get by him, though. Rouse will take it on about the 10-yard line. Up to the 20. And round about the 24-yard line. So that's where the Cactus Cobras will begin their second half of action. They lead at 29-27. What possibly could be the worst field position of the day for Cactus as they start from their own 24. Pooler comes near side to the wide. And up to the high side of the screen, Jason Birdsong. Lone setback is Christopherson. Judd will turn. Give to Christopherson. Up across the 30, 35 to the 36. Fumble. The ball loose and recovered by the Demons. Second turnover of the football game for the Cactus Cobras. The first one cost them a touchdown. And this one will give Greenway the football starting at the Cobras' 37-yard line. Turnovers, turnovers. You saw the ball get stripped out before Christopherson went to the turf.
Jerry Cravens was credited at that time with stripping the ball loose. Good defensive play, and he was very excited as he came off the sidelines. 5'7", 160-pound defensive back. Big turnover gives the football to Greenway.
So the Greenway Demons with a chance offensively sooner than they had thought. Little delay. Give to Adams. Down to about the 30. Inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Ryan Adams, the running back. They'll spot it right at the 30. A pickup of about 7 yards on the play. And now second down and 3 coming. The big center, David Chitkauskas, the first one of the line, 6 foot, 215 pounds. Kind of got lonely out there. He said, wait a second, let me go back and check and make sure I'm in the right spot. Sing Prada. And again, the little delay. This one goes to Cravens inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line. And Jerry Cravens into the ball game really for the first time at his running back spot, and he gets the carry. And the third time they've used that quick reverse on the inside.
That delay has worked well all night, especially with the change of hands there. And Cravens comes in and takes the quick handoff and rolls down the field for a good, what do you get, about 12 or 13 yards on that? First down.
They'll spot the ball at about the 18-yard line. First down and 10. Man in motion is Holbert. He'll get the football inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. Gain of about 4 yards on the play.
Looks like Greenway's going to try to get some yardage on the ground here coming out in the second half. They aired it out pretty much in the first half, as you see the replay here. Hubbard on the carry.
Second down and about 6 yards to go.
Could have been a face mask there.
Holbert in motion again. Sing Pradith on the rollout. Little room, he'll run it himself. Inside the 10, down to the 5, inside, touchdown. Penalty flags on the field, however. And this one could come back.
That flag's way back at the 20-yard line.
So almost certainly it will come back, and here's the call. Holding against the Demons.
That one takes points off the board.
In the official's microphone, I heard it as number 55. That would be Philip Johnson, the left guard.
Second down. We have a hold on the offense, 10 yards, still second down.
Well, from the spot of the foul, they bring it back. The ball will be spotted at about the 29-yard line. That'll bring up second at about 22.
The penalty that hurt him on the two-point conversion after the last touchdown right before the half, and this one took a touchdown away.
St. Pradith back to throw. He'll look to Pengraft. Got him inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line. And just like that, the Greenway Demons strike back. And very close to first down yardage.
Yeah, what's a 10-yard penalty, huh? Just
air it out.
Set back and air it out. And Pengrath on the reception, as he seems to have been there all night long. Brad Pengrath, 175-pound senior for the Greenway Cobras.
2 touchdown receptions
Greenway.
To his credit tonight.
Demons, I mean.
Gain of 15 on the play. First down, goal to goal. Gilbert, man in motion. Turn, little play action. Singh Pradith on the run, and he'll motion for Adams to block. Singh Pradith takes it himself for the score. The second time on the drive that he ran it in himself for the touchdown. This time it will stay. Officially, they'll score it as a 7-yard carry for the touchdown. 8:47 to play here in the third quarter.
Singh Pradith motioning like he's going to pass, and then decides to tuck it in and run, and had to hold those defenders in line back of the end zone, and he took advantage of that, put the 6 on the board.
The Demons will line up as if to kick the extra point. We've seen enough fakes tonight to last us a season. We'll see what happens here. Singh Pradith, again a fake, and in the backfield, still looking to throw, and it's successful. Chad Dykes in the end zone on the successful point after touchdown, and the pass coming from John Noble, the backup quarterback. Heck, he's had as much action as he's seen all year long as Noble. That's what his third pass tonight.
And this one right on target as they once again faked the extra point, and this time successful with a 2-point conversion.
And so the 2-point conversion with 8:47 to play. It's 35 for Greenway and 29 for the Cactus Cobras. We'll be back for the kickoff in a moment.
If you're like me, I bet you remember the first time you went out with Dad to shoot your new .22. Hi, I'm Gritz Gresham. I've been shooting and hunting now for a lifetime, but this old .22 is a rifle that will always have special meaning for me. So this Christmas, see the folks who will steer you right. Whether for son or daughter, they'll help you select a gift with a lifetime of memories already built in.
See your local Winchester dealer today.
Well, there you see the score. Greenway 35, Cactus 29. And Rich, I think you said at the beginning of the ball game, whoever has the ball last may win this one. And that may be the truest statement ever made here this evening.
It's looking like that. There's a squib.
And Rouse will take this one at about his own 15-yard line. On the return, up across the 30 to the 35, and finally brought down at the 36-yard line. And that's where the Cactus Cobras take over once again. 2 turnovers tonight have particularly hurt the Cobras. A muffed punt by Rouse in the first half, and then a Christopherson fumble on the first possession of the second half. And really, that's the only 2 times that the offense has been throttled. Other than that, when they've held on to the football and not given it up themselves, they have marched it up the field. Pooler in motion to the top of the screen. Judd with Christopherson behind him. Give it to the big fullback. He's up to the 34-yard line. A pickup of about 3 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 7. Defensive chalk talk there.
So you got to stop these guys. They say, oh, really, Coach?
2 tight end set. 2 receivers wide to the left. Christopherson in the backfield. Judd to throw. On the rollout, he'll give it to Rouse. Rouse at midfield inside of Greenway territory, down to about the 47-yard line, and a first down for the Cobras.
It's a big defensive series for Greenway, just as the series at the end of the first half was for Cactus. Cactus giving up a touchdown down at the stretch. Here, Greenway can stop them. You see the replay. To Rouse. They can stop them here defensively and get the football and maybe go down, score once again. Be a big lift for Greenway as they try and win this thing.
2 men wide to the right now. To the bottom of the screen to give to Christopherson across the 40, inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. A pickup of about 9 yards in the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1. I tell you, they're dangerous on 1st and 10. What are they going to do on 2nd and 1?
It appears the only way Greenway is going to stop this club is if they stop themselves, as Keith mentioned earlier. Third, there's a 9-yard gain by Christopherson, and unless he fumbles, he's going to move the ball down the field.
2nd down and a yard. Butts will come to the near side. Pooler wide to the right. Judd. Give to Christopherson, cutting against the grain. He'll get Terra running room inside the 30 to the 25, down to the 20, 15, and run out of bounds. They'll spot it at about the 16-yard line, actually, where he went out of bounds. A first down now for the Cactus Cobras inside the Greenway 20.
Well, something Greenway has got to do when this guy gets his hand on the football, Christopherson, is stop trying to arm tackle him up above the waist. You're not going to get him down that way. You've got to get him below the waist. I'm not even sure they can do that, but it takes 2 or 3 guys to bring this kid down.
Christopherson at 6 feet, 219 pounds. Larry Fetkenheier looks on, the head coach of the Cobras. Judd with the backs of the eye will give to Christopherson inside the 15 down to about the 12-yard line. I tell you, this is just hard-nosed football right here for the Cobras as they march it up the field. But then when you least expect it, they come on with a razzle-dazzle pass on a rollout. And Judd will throw a strike to either Rouse or Birdsong, and they're moving up the field even faster. 6:09 to play here in the third quarter. 35-29. Greenway leads the Cactus Cobras. Cobras marching now. Judd under center. Little pitch play. Christopherson again inside the 10. He'll break it. Touchdown. 16 yards on the carry by Christopherson. His 4th touchdown rushing in the football game. And we are tied at 35. Pending the extra point.
Well, we've been watching this all evening. Christopherson gets the ball. A little hole. Pop. Zip. Touchdown. Number 4 on the evening. There he goes into the end zone. Extra point.
And Pooler's kick is good. And that'll make the score. Cactus 36 and Greenway 35. And now an injured player down on the field for the Greenway Demons. And while we figure this out, we'll take a break. It's Cactus 36, Greenway 35.
You're fed up. You just ruined another important printout when you remove the perf strips by hand. You need the Ripper Stripper, the perfect gift for the office, the home computer. The Ripper Stripper removes edges on up to 25 pages at a time. Clean, easy, no fuzzy, rough perf lines. Neatly cuts fact sheets, too. The Ripper Stripper, lightweight, made of high-impact ABS plastic. To get yours, send $9.95 plus $2.50 shipping and handling to Ripper Stripper, P.O. Box 3360, Flagstaff, Arizona 86003. Get your Ripper Stripper now.
There you see the score, and yes, we still are in the third quarter. Cactus 36, Greenway 35 in this scoring fiasco. As Ryan Christopherson has chalked up yet another touchdown run, and he has scored on runs of 6, 1, 17, and 16 yards tonight. As Christopherson unofficially 17 carries, 202 yards. When you figure Judd's also thrown for around 200 yards, that's a heck of an offensive combination. Here goes Christopherson again. As he looks over his shoulder going into the end zone.
Hey, sitting up here above the crowd here in the press box at the stadium. It's like we're watching a tennis contest. The heads going back and forth.
Greenway player being taken off the field. The second one that has had to have such treatment today and being carried from the playing field. And we'll see if we can identify. 76 looks to be Chris Langfeld, the player taken off.
Try to get an injury report on him as soon as we can.
Meanwhile, it's Kyle Pooler to kick off for the Cactus Cobras, and deep to receive for the Greenway Demons is Hulbert and Pengraft. Hulbert will take this one at about his own 5. 15 to the 20, to the 25, 30, 35, and to the 40, spun around and dropped at the 44-yard line. Tell you, the way we're going tonight, you might as well onside kick. At least you'll have a chance of getting the football back right away.
Over with a run back on the kickoff. Gets a great field position, although it doesn't seem to matter tonight where these two teams start with the football. They just march it right on down the field, but a nice run back.
Ball spotted at the Greenway 44. Demons take over 1st and 10. They trail 36-35. Give goes up the middle to Adams. Across midfield. Down to the 40, 35. Spun around and dropped at the 36 at the 31-yard line.
Quick way to 25 yards that time. Down at the 30-yard line.
Tell you, this is amazing. Defensive coordinators for each team right now are just going crazy.
I saw one of them leave. There's number 40, Aaron Adams, with a nice run, and gets hammered at the end there, but not after a nice pickup.
Well, Singh-Pradith back to the line. Man in motion is Ryan Adams. Singh-Pradith, little play action now, rolling to the right, looking for someone. Flags on the play. The pass is almost caught by two different Greenway players. Looked like Cravens was the first man out there that had a chance at catching it, and then it came into the area of Pengraft.
Got a penalty and a down player.
An illegal block downfield below the waist against the Greenway Demons.
See if we can pick up the penalty and perhaps the injury, which may have happened in the same shot here. Did not pick up either. We do have a player down on the field.
Greenway has already moved back. They know the penalty is on them. They're just waiting for injured player to be tended to.
It's maybe the longest breather that the Cactus offense has had all night. And here's Frank Rivera.
We have a chop block over here. 15 yards, still first down.
So it'll be 1st and 25 when we get ready to come back to action. However, the Cactus player still down on the field. And our view of his numeral, or uniform number, is obscured, so we can't relay to you his identity. And we should get a good look here in a minute as he looks to be getting up. Matt Bumpus, number 60, and a very important player on the defensive side of the football for the Cactus Cobras. Bumpus in the linebacker spot.
It's like a tender left ankle, perhaps. He's been assisted off the field.
207-pound senior. And now Satse Singh-Pradith will work offensively at the helm of the Greenway Demons. 1st and 25. The ball spotted back at the Cactus 46-yard line. Just under 5 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Cactus leading Greenway 36-35. Play action. Singh-Pradith, little screen set up. Give it to Ryan Adams. Adams picking his spot. He'll get to the 30, the 25, down to the 20 with running room to the 15, down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown.
Pay at this window. Beautiful play.
A pass and throw, or a pass and run that will cover.
Boy, did this set up nice. Look at this wall of blockers in front of him.
Wait for him to clear out and then cut back to the middle of the field and then back out again.
And as he gets closer to the goal line, kind of makes his own play here. He's got the speed and the moves and just an all-around terrific play. Here's the extra point.
Satse Singh-Pradith. The spot, the kick is up, and it's good. And so with 4:42 remaining here in the third quarter, it is now Greenway 42 and Cactus 36. Tell you, the minute they get a 15-yard penalty, you figure, well, maybe now we got them 1st and 25, and what do? They go the distance.
Doesn't make any difference. Boy, that's as good a setup on a play as you'll ever see, high school, college, or pro. The way that thing was set up and executed, just a perfect play.
For Singh-Pradith, his 4th touchdown pass of the night.
Maybe
Christopherson for Cactus has 4 rushing touchdowns.
Maybe we'll get a chance to look at that again later on this evening.
Yeah. 47-yard pass and run. Singh-Pradith to Ryan Adams.
And deep to receive for the Cobras. Christopherson. Along with Birdsong. And a new man on the near side. And that is number 20, Paul Gallardo, across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And Ryan Rouse will get a breather from being back there. Maybe the first game this year in which the kickoff return men have been worn out.
Paul Gallardo, he ran a couple back last week in the Agua Fria game. He knows what to do when he gets the ball, and as Keith said, kids may be getting tired from running back kickoffs here on both sides of the football.
42-36, and yes, we still do have 4 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Christopherson, the lone setback. 3 men wide to the left. Judd turned, hand to Christopherson. And he's met and dropped almost immediately, just past the 35-yard line.
Bert Solano in on that tackle, and he was right there, 5'11", 185-pound senior linebacker. Smelled that one out and made the stop. Now, it's interesting, these two teams coming in here, Cactus 6-1-1, Greenway, same record. And yet you look at it, and, you know, what do we have here, 78 points? What do they do to the teams that are 2-7 that they beat up on all season?
Play action. Judd will go deep. Birdsong is open. He had a step on his man, and he's got it at the 20. Birdsong got a step or two behind the defender, Brent Hulbert. Had to wait on it just a little bit, but went up and pulled it down over the top of Hulbert. And he's got it at the 20-yard line. They'll spot it officially at the 21, 1st and 10 for the Cobras.
Nice fake as Judd moves to his left, throwing off his left foot. It's a tough pass to get any distance on. He did it well, and beautiful play.
Pooler wide to the right. Rouse out of the backfield. They'll split the backs now. Judd on the quick drop. Sets up the screen left. Give it to the fullback, Christopherson. Down into the inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line where he's run out of bounds. A gain of 7 yards on the play will bring up 2nd down and 3 with 3:03 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Cactus tries to set up the play that you just saw Greenway run with great success for the touchdown. Little fake draw there, and a little flip out to Christopherson. Didn't work quite as well as the Greenway play did, but effective for a good yardage.
(42-36), Greenway on top. Cactus with a football and driving. Butts will come to the near side now. Christopherson inside, down to the 10, inside of the 9-yard line. And a 1st down for the Cobras. They'll have it 1st and goal. Christopherson looked to the outside, then found a hole in the middle, cut back in that time. Christopherson again on the carry, down to about the 5-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and goal to go. 2.5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. We've got a whole quarter of football left.
Hard to believe when you look at the score. Kids, I'll tell you, if they can maintain this pace through the 4th quarter, a lot of them playing both offense and defense, as you well know, in high school. And with all the scoring, these guys going up and down the field both ways, they got to be getting a little weary at this point.
Pool around wide to the right. Birdsong to the top of the screen and wide to the left. Judd to pass. Rolling to the right. He'll take it himself. Touchdown. Judd, a 5-yard run with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Well, I got to check the scoreboard, see if the lights are still. Yes, the lights haven't burned out yet. And here's a replay. Judd just decides to, heck, everybody else is doing it. My turn.
Pooler is on to attempt the point after. You want to score a touchdown tonight, you got to take a number. And Pooler's kick is good, and that'll break the tie. And so, with 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter, it's Cactus 43 and Greenway 42. And gentlemen, I think these teams are saying that, hey, the Houston Cougars have nothing on us.
I did some checking around here. I had 3 different stat sheets all showing different records for these teams. I think I've got it. Greenway 7-1-1, Cactus 6-2-1 heading into tonight's play. Am I close enough? Is that right?
Somewhere around there.
Okay. what I was trying to spell out earlier, here it's 43-42. What were they doing to the teams that are, lower ranked?
I think Cactus early in the year, one game we had, they battled with Prescott here, but prior to that game, I think they defeated North 56-6. They defeated Thunderbird 41-0. So they were rolling up some points early in the year too.
Well, you look at as they came in tonight, Cactus had 325 points scored, more than anybody in the West Valley region. Had given up 212, which is just a few less than Tolleson and Lake Havasu, who are 3-6 and 0-9 respectively. So they score a lot, give up a lot, and it's never more evident than tonight.
Well, the Demons are on the receiving end of the kickoff this time, and that is so often tonight spelled success for them. With the deep backs Brent Hulbert and Brad Pengraff finding lots of running room on their kickoff returns. Even though that man you see right there, Kyle Pooler, has sent them into their end zone a couple of times. Pooler's kick will be high and short this time. Short will mean about the 8-yard line. Pengraff up across the 20, 25, 30, and to the 36-yard line, where Paul Gallardo was maybe the second to the last man that he had to beat in order to break it for an even longer gain. And we'll look at Pengraff one more time.
Just getting up ahead of steam when Gallardo got a hold of him, but once again, he had one man to go after that, and he could have been 3 for 6.
The ball spotted at the Greenway 37-yard line. Demons ball 1st and 10. Hulbert in motion. Singh Pradip will give to Adams. He'll break it across the 40 to about the 44-yard line. A flag comes in late. Aaron Adams on the carry that time. Here's the call.
Face mask on the defense.
So they'll tack on to the end of the run a face masking penalty. And this will be a 15-yard mark-off. The ball will come all the way down to the 41-yard line of Cactus, and the Demons moving in.
Mask on the defense, 15 yards from the end of the run. 1st down.
And so the Demons will be in the Cobra territory once again. The ball spotted just inside the 41. If they score here, they're going to break up the pattern of 4 touchdowns per quarter. Adams on the carry. Inside the 40 down to about the 36-yard line. And again, a flag comes in late. Brian Adams was already down to the turf when a flag came in. And the Demons walking back, so a clip will go against Greenway, and we'll walk back the other way.
Maybe the only way to slow these two teams down, a couple penalties, the way they're going back and forth. See if we can catch the clip here. Did not see it myself, but evidently there somewhere as the ball is going to come back 15 yards. That hurts.
So now we go back into Greenway territory. The ball spotted
On the offense, 15 yards from the spot of the penalty, still first down.
So 15 yards back to the 49-yard line of Greenway. First down and 25 yards to go now. And you recall what happened on the last time that happened.
Indeed. Doesn't make any difference to these kids. 15 yards back, heck, we'll get that in one play.
Screen
and
pass
more.
for 46 and a touchdown last time. Satse Singh Pradith now looks out, maybe calling it audible as he checks with a wide receiver left, and that's Pengraft. Holbert in motion. Little play action. Singh Pradith back to pass, looking for someone. He's in trouble. He'll be sacked. And for the first time tonight, and flags come in late. A Greenway player was throwing a block downfield. He had the play behind him and didn't know that Singh Pradith had been sacked. And then retaliation occurred from the Cactus player, and that's when the flag came in.
I suppose that's what the official meant about chipping.
I don't know if we'll get a chance to see it here, but Singh Pradith will go down at the left of your screen. No, if we won't get it in the screen. But a block was thrown on Dima Swazo, and Swazo came in and took exception to the late hit and gave a pushback.
It's a matter of who the officials saw doing the infraction, whether it was the retaliation or the initial hit.
We have a dead ball foul, personal foul on the blue.
And again, it's kind of a little bit of fairness to the Greenway player. I'm not sure who the offensive lineman was. It may have been number 50, David Chetkauskas. He had the play behind him. He could not see Singh Pradith. He saw the defenders rushing on, and he went ahead and laid the block on Swazo. Swazo, with the play in front of him, saw that it was dead.
We have a dead ball foul, personal foul on the blue, 15 yards, second foul.
And so anyway, Swazo knew that the play was dead, and so he got a little hot on it and gave a push back to Chetkauskas, and that's where the flag came in. So when you sort it all out, it's second down and 12. There, the time remaining in the third quarter. Little draw play. Ryan Adams across the 40 into about the 38-yard line, where it will bring up third down and about 8 yards to go. And a chance for a defensive stand here.
Ryan Adams on the carry. Gets good yardage right up the middle. And as Keith said, the defense with a chance to stop things up here for one of the few times this evening for either club.
Under 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter, and the clock counting down with 5. And they will get the play off. Singh Pradith, little screen set up again. They'll get it to Adams, and Adams will be sacked in the backfield on a super defensive play, as coming through is Robbie McCarty. I tell you, McCarty read it. He kind of snuck up on the outside of that and then busted by the offensive line that was setting up the wall and made a super defensive play. And as the third quarter comes to a close, we'll look at the defensive stand again. Watch the right of your screen. McCarty, he saw it coming, zeroed in on Adams.
Fourth down.
And it'll be fourth down when we come back. It's 43-42 Cactus. We've got a quarter left.
No way this guy's gonna beat me. Not today. I read all about psyching out guys like this. And it works.
Get a year of tennis for only $9.97, less than half the newsstand price. Call 800-228-2230. You'll also get our free booklet with tips to improve your game. Call 800-228-2230.
43-42, Cactus on top of Greenway in our high school football game of the week. And a fourth down and 7. And the Greenway Demons are going to go for it. Singh Pradith to pass. Across the middle, the pass complete. 82, Chad Dykes will take it inside the 20 to the 17.
Now you get to the fourth quarter, you've scored 42 points, it's fourth down 7, you know you're going to go for it. And a big pass over the middle. Dykes has made some big catches tonight.
Yeah, what's a fourth and 7 to these kids?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, Dykes with a nice pattern over the middle. He just found the seam in that defense. Gathered into pass, and it's 1st and 10. The ball spotted. They'll take it right now at about the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Greenway trails by a point. Singh Pradit with the 2 Adamses behind him. On the give to Ryan Adams. He'll go down inside the 10-yard line. Well, they'll spot it back at the 11-yard line. So a pickup of about 7 yards. Call it 2nd and a short 3. I thought I had enough room on my score sheet to write down enough touchdowns tonight, but they just keep racking them up. Singh Pradit give up the middle. Adams, touchdown. Aaron Adams just kind of snuck right through the middle. 11 yards and a touchdown for Aaron Adams, his second touchdown run of the night. And Greenway jumps back on top, 48-43 with 10:59 to play in the football game.
Not sure if anybody laid a hand on him here right up the middle. I don't believe so. No problem. I've got to give some kudos to our stat man. He's gone through 3 ink pens and a couple of pencils and looking for some more. This is incredible.
And a 2-point conversion attempt coming on.
What else?
Why not?
Why not?
Singh Pradit on the keeper. He'll throw and in and out of the hands of Brent Hulbert. And that makes it a 5-point difference.
Well, the pass was there. Just unable to hold on.
That one's worth a pair right there. A pair they didn't get. 48-43.
And what it would have done would have forced, if Cactus comes back to score, it forces them to go for 2 if they want to take the lead back. But now, Cactus in a touchdown will take the lead. It's 48-43 in the 4th quarter.
I'm hooked on balloon racing. I know, it seems crazy, but I get this amazing charge when I see these balloons taking off. This year, the big event is the Thunderbird Balloon Race Classic. I can't wait!
Over 150 hot air balloons are the main attraction at the Thunderbird Balloon Classic and Festival of Flight, featuring gliders, warbirds, F-16s, and more. It's all happening November 11th and 12th at Glendale Municipal Airport, 107th and Glendale Avenue.
There you see it, 48-43. We've still almost got 11 full minutes to play here in this football game. And the Greenway Demons on top by 5, 48-43. Satsay Singh Pradit the kick. There you see number 10 on your screen right now. And the kick along the ground will be picked up by Christopherson down around his own 12, and he slips and falls. And so the ball will be spotted at the 13-yard line. And lo and behold, they'll spot it at the 14. A team will start inside its own 15-yard line on an offensive possession.
Well, that's the way to stop them, I guess. Get the field a little slippery down there, and they fall onto one knee, and they stop on the 14-yard line. That's the only way for either club so far tonight.
Well, the Cobras back with a football. Brian Judd, he's got to be over 200 yards in passing tonight. Well, 254. Yep, that'll do it. Christopherson on the carry. He'll get up to the 19-yard line. Gain of about 5 yards in the play. 2nd down and 5. Makes one wonder what the average gain on 1st down is tonight for each team.
That'd be something to check into.
Or both teams combined. 3rd down conversions, 4th down conversions. Judd will give to Christopherson. He'll get over the 20-yard line to about the 23. And he will be short of the 1st down. This is the first time in a while we've called a 3rd down play for Cactus, as they've just been moving the ball briskly up the field. So a 3rd down and about a yard to go. Ryan Rouse on with a play from the sideline. Pooler will come wide left. Rouse goes wide to the right. Check that Birdsong wide to the right. Rouse is in the slot to the left side. Christopherson, the lone setback. Judd will call the signals. The turn to give to the big fullback. He's across the 25-yard line to the 27. He'll pick up the first down. And the Cobras keep the drive alive. Say the Cobras' drives tonight have not taken long at all. Whenever Greenway has scored, they have come back in a hurry. I think the average drive they've had tonight's about 2.5 minutes.
Whereas here, they just as soon take about 7 minutes off the clock and get a touchdown and leave Greenway with very little. Sometimes they just can't help themselves. They got to score in 2 or 3 minutes.
Judd to throw on the play-action pass. He'll let it go from his own 20. Way down the field, he's got Rouse. Rouse will come back, make the catch. A flag on the play as he's inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
That may have been defensive pass interference, which isn't going to make a bit of difference right now. What a tremendous catch by Rouse. Coming back for the football, a few steps, I should say, seeing that the pass was going to come up short. Let's see the call here.
Defensive pass interference.
So the foul will go against the defense, and here it is again.
Well, Dave Eddy had just said they might want to run out some time on the clock. And
309 yards through the air right now for Judd. He has 1 touchdown pass. He's run 1 in. So his numbers are even better than last week's game against Agua Fria.
Well, here we go. First down and 10 yards to go. The ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Hey, the chain gang on the far side, they've gotten to work out tonight. I know Kenny Trout, the head basketball coach for Cactus, working the down marker. He's a little winded right now, I can tell. Christopherson inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
As we've talked about, it may come down to the team who has the football the last, or the team that can come up with a defensive stand at the end here.
The what?
Yeah, that would surprise
we thought
patrons on both sides.
Cactus had it a while ago on a 4th and 7, but what do? They go for about 20 over the middle. Second down and 5 yards to go. Ball spotted at about the 13-yard line. Cobras with the football. Judd rolls to the near side. Little pump fake. Now he'll let it go down to the end zone. It's deflected away and almost picked off. Pengraff got the hand on it, knocked it away from Birdsong, and then trying to come down with it in the middle of the field was number 60, Bert Solano. And
take a look at this again here. Yeah.
Oh, he wanted that one too.
I wonder if that looked like it hit someone in the helmet the way it popped.
It was actually Singh Prada that may have hit him in the shoulder pad.
Or the face mask. It just flew off like a cannon.
Third down at about 5.5. 7:57 to play in the football game. In the I formation. Judd on the delay, play action. On the fake to Christopherson. Throw it down to Butts. He can't come down with it, and that'll bring up a 4th down situation. Trying to throw to the tight end in the flats on the right side. Had he caught it, he would have been inside the 5-yard line for sure. And first down yardage was there.
So what do they do here? They're 5 points down, 7:51 left to go. They certainly have the field goal kicker with the leg and Pooler, which would pull them within 2 and would put them within range of another field goal to win the game. Of course, we're not really talking so much field goals in a 48-43 game.
No doubt about it.
They come down to it, they're going to go
for it. Sure.
Yeah.
3 wide men to the left. Christopherson, the lone setback. Judd to throw. Under pressure, lets it go, and it's caught and incomplete. As they say, Birdsong was out of bounds. And the Greenway Demons have possibly come up with the defensive stand we alluded to earlier. We'll see it again.
Good pass rush this time as he was flushed out of there pretty quick.
And we ought to get a good look at this one. And right on the line.
Tried his best, though. Yeah.
Excellent effort there by Birdsong to come down with that one in bounds, but the ball will go over on downs to the Greenway Demons. Nice camera work here.
One more look at that. Look how close he comes to keeping that right foot in bounds, but no on the line, and the ball goes over to Greenway.
Remember, high school football only need 1 foot in bounds, just like college. Adams on the run. Aaron Adams, he'll get over the 15-yard line to about the 16. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8. 7.5 minutes and counting to go in the football game. Greenway on top 48-43. Each team has scored 2 touchdowns per quarter.
Quiet it down a little bit here.
How's that for balance? There's that inside reverse handoff again. Craven's on the carry. He'll get maybe a yard or 2.
Cactus defense knows they have to stiffen here and get the football back in a decent field position for under 7 minutes.
Gain of a couple, 3rd down and 6 coming up now, and a timeout is being called by Greenway. As the Demons want to talk this one over, they have a 3rd and long coming up with the ball inside their own 20-yard line. And really, the defense really now is going to be coming to the forefront as they've got a 3rd and long in their own territory. For once, it's not at the other end of the field. We'll take a break. It's 48-43, about 7 minutes to play.
In the Verde Valley, folks know the place for fine dining and friendly service is the White Horse Inn. Made famous over the years for their prime rib, variety of seafood, and extensive salad bar, the White Horse is a great place for business luncheons or the entire family. The warm atmosphere, friendly service, and excellent food has kept folks coming back for 15 years. Back to the White Horse Inn on the Verde River in Cottonwood. Call 634-2271 for reservations.
Hi, I'm Christy Jonkowski, a graduate of Washington High School and a student athlete at Arizona State University. As a member of the women's tennis team, I have set academic and athletic priorities, and I'm optimistic I'll reach my goals without drugs and alcohol. You can reach your objectives too, in academics or athletics, but only if you stay away from drugs and alcohol.
This message brought to you by KUSK-TV and the Arizona Interscholastic Association.
Good song.
As we come back, Greenway 48, Cactus 43. I think I know some gentlemen that will sleep very well tonight.
There's one right there, Jason Birdsong. He's been active, as has all of the offensive players for both squads. A high-scoring affair. Now a big play for Greenway, 3rd and about 6. And they took a timeout to talk it over, and this is, I guess, what you could call our first key play of the evening.
Holbert wide to the right. Out wide to the left is Pengraff. Satsay Singh Prate at the throw. Under pressure. He'll scramble. Trying to set up. Still scrambling. And now he'll roll to the near side. He's got a man open. There's the throw and the catch by Chad Dykes. And Dykes just kind of bided his time on the near side of the field. He worked back towards Singh Prate until he saw him get some running room. And then he cut to the open spot on the field. And a big 1st down catch.
Dykes was the one who got that 4th down pass over the middle that continued their drive for their last touchdown. That gave him the lead. And he gets one here on a 3rd down. When they were definitely going to have to punt if they didn't get it because they were deep in their own territory. He gets them out to the 38-yard line.
Lee Colking almost got to him as he was scrambling. Just not enough. He got the pass off, completed at a 1st down.
Inside handoff to Adams. That's Aaron Adams. He's got room to the 40, to the 35, inside of Cactus territory, down to about the 31-yard line. And another big play. And the Cobras find themselves with their backs to the wall again. How do you like that? You've got 3rd down and about 6.5 or 7 yards to go. And in 2 plays, you're on your opponent's 31-yard line.
He's got 79 yards on the season, and he's on the season, not in the game here. And has scored 2 touchdowns, including the last one that gave Greenway the lead, 48-43, and they're on the march again after being caught 3rd down deep in their own territory, as Keith mentioned.
Singh Pradith on the delay. Give it to Adams. Down around the 20. He'll cut. He'll get some room on the outside of the 15. Inside the 15 down to the 10-yard line before he's finally brought down. And a 1st down again for the Greenway Demons. And in all the scoring that we've had tonight, neither team has gained a decided advantage at one point or another in the football game. This may be the first opportunity.
Lead was an 8-point advantage by Cactus, 29-21 a long time ago.
5:21 to play in the football game. 1st and 10. Ball spotted just outside the 10-yard line. They give up the middle. Touchdown! Aaron Adams once again as he runs for his 3rd score of the football game. And with 5:15 to play, it is an 11-point advantage for the Greenway Demons.
They might call these last 2 plays the Adams family. This number 40, Aaron Adams, scoring the touchdown for Greenway and puts them ahead the first time, as Keith mentioned, with a decisive lead where the Cobras can't come back and tie or go ahead. Here's the extra point attempt.
The spot is good. The kick is good. As Satsai Singh Preda sends it through. And so with 5:15 to play in the football game, the Greenway Demons have taken a 55-43 lead.
Well, these stats for the 3rd quarter: first down for Greenway 14. They had 220 yards passing yards, rushing yards 258, 9 penalties for 102 yards, 1 punt for 35. That's an aberration right there. Turnovers 0, and time of possession 21 minutes.
Cactus this season has given up 267 points on the season, 100 of those in the last 2 games.
See the Cactus stats right there. First downs 15, 254 yards passing, 213 on the ground, 5 penalties for 56 yards, no punts, 2 turnovers, which has hurt them a lot. 15 minutes time of possession.
Deep to receive. Birdsong and Christopherson. Singh Pranat to kick for the Demons. Down the middle, the squib kick. Gallardo lets it go by. Christopherson will pick it up at his own 11-yard line. He'll take it to the 20, be knocked backwards towards the 16. Fumble, and the Demons have the football. The 3rd turnover of the football game, and the first 2 have really crippled the attack of the Cactus Cobras. And this one could be a killer.
Christopherson with the ball, and as you can see on the replay, takes a shot tries to keep his feet here, gets tied up, and takes the helmet, seems to jar the ball loose, and a big turnover for the Cobras.
Yeah, Pengraff number 80 in on it.
And so back with the football, the Greenway Demons. Under 5 minutes to play now. Satsai Singh Preda. Turn the hand to Aaron Adams. He's down to about the 15-yard line. A gain of 4 yards in the play. 2nd down and 6 to go.
Well, the Demons will try to burn the clock here with that good lead that they have at the moment. Try to run the ball into the end zone. Give them a commanding lead if they do.
Singh Preda with 4 touchdown passes, 2 to Pengraff. Aaron Adams, 3 touchdowns on the ground. Ryan Adams with a touchdown.
They give to Aaron Adams once again, and he fumbles the football. And the Cobras are on it.
Number 86, Dan Soria.
And so the fumble by Christopherson is not the killer that might have been expected, as the Cobras will get the ball back on the first turnover of the football game by the Greenway Demons.
I think what I mentioned earlier, we may be seeing a bit of fatigue for these young men getting into the final minutes of the game, and that's a big turnover right there. It gives the Cobras some life.
98 points on the board. A lot of these players going both ways.
Under 4 minutes to play, however, in the football game, and a lot of points to make up. Christopherson on the delay. Across the 15 up to about, and across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. Gets 11 yards on the pickup, a first down carry. And the Cobras will go with a no-huddle offense now.
What's going to slow them down is they're going to take time to measure for a first down, but it'll give them time to set a couple of plays. They need 2 scores.
Official almost gets hammered on this play. Maybe they're getting a little tired too, as Christopherson carries for about 11 and a possible first down as they check the measurement here. What do you call it, Dave?
Oh.
First down.
You want me to call it after I see it? Yeah, that's no fair.
He had it.
He knew it all the time.
3 minutes, 38 seconds to play and the clock running. 2 men wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Rouse in motion. Judd to pass, under pressure, and he'll be sacked for the first time in the football game. Drop back at the 14-yard line. The clock running at 3:20 to play. They'll spot it just inside the 15. A loss of about 6 yards in the play. Second down and 16 to go.
And Rudy Garza, 5'11", 210-pound sophomore, making a big play for Greenway.
Wrapped him up in a hurry.
Yeah.
Second down, 16 to go. Rouse again in motion. Judd will roll to the right this time. He'll throw to Rouse, and it's deflected and almost picked off. A Greenway player was down, but seems to be okay, and that was Satsay Singh Pradat. As he comes back holding his sign a little bit. There you see Ryan Adams. He's the man that broke up the play. 3rd and 16 now, and with the clock stopped on the incompleted pass, Cactus will take the time to huddle. Judd on the 3rd and 16. Back around his own 5. He'll let it go. The pass complete to Birdsong. And up, they're going to say he's out of bounds now. So Birdsong does not come down with it. And now what do you do? 4th and 16 on your own 15-yard line. 2:47 to play, and you trail by 12 points.
Got to go for it. No question here. There's no choice.
How about it? Back-to-back weeks, you score 43 points both nights and come out on the short side.
Besides, I haven't seen these guys punt in two weeks. I don't know why they'd start now. But the 12-point deficit is the main reason they have to try to make this.
So Judd will try to work a miracle here. 2:47 to play in the football game. 55-43. Greenway leading Cactus. Judd on the rollout. Looks downfield, throwing to Pooler. And the pass is caught at the 40 and brought down at the 36-yard line. No flags on the play.
Don't go anywhere yet.
No. Player down.
And a glimmer of hope remains in the hearts of the Cactus fans as Judd will let this one fly deep to Pooler, who ran a great route to come back and get this one. Between 2 defenders.
16 of 25, 364 yards in the air. 1 touchdown today. He's also run 1 in.
Yeah, when Brian Judd wants a big play, he goes to Pooler. When he needs the big, long bomb, Pooler is the man and seems to come through every time for him.
Timeout on the field as an injured player is down. And what seems to have been lost by us in this whole shuffle is the fact, with all the points being scored tonight, is the fact that the divisional championship is on the line for Greenway tonight. If they win this football game, they are the champions. Cactus trying to play the role as spoiler, and if they top the Demons, then they will move ahead of them in the playoff seedings. And Agua Fria would win the crown.
Be some tired young men. After this one's over, they'll sleep well this evening.
It's first the officials getting drinks out there during the timeout. They're passing the water around amongst themselves.
However, the pairings come out for the Class 4A opening rounds. Should be some great football leading up to the state championship.
Excellent football. If it's anything like the last 2 weeks we've had here.
Of course, Tempe, Coronado, Washington, Cactus, Greenway here. Agua Fria we've seen, Peoria.
Watch, they'll get in the playoffs and somebody will win 7-0.
They'll find defense somewhere on the way towards Sun Devil Stadium.
Hey, there we are. We're working tonight.
We can't find Dave Eddy in the picture. There he, well, no, he's sitting down right here. This is Right there. There's Mr. Eddie. Coach Erickson here. Keith Baker to my right. Dave Eddie has got to say he's older than Keith and I, so he's got to sit down.
Wouldn't you know it, tonight, at least we got to stay inside the press box, where it's a little bit warmer than it would be up on the roof tonight.
Yeah, the old rooftop last week, Dave and I, we were anchored down pretty well up there.
A cool evening in Avondale.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Let's see who's the injured player on this play and taken off the field here.
Brent Hulbert coming off the field. Hulbert been a main cog both offensively and defensively for the Demons tonight. Well, we come back. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cobras. The ball spotted at the Greenway 35-yard line. Brian Judd with 2.5 minutes to play. Back to pass. Little pump fake. He'll look to the near side, throw to Rouse, and this one's incomplete. He had to look at maybe a second or even third receiver on that one as the defense had clogged up the passing lanes.
Looked like he's looking for Birdsong as his primary receiver. Then had to look left to number 3 Rouse and just come up short with it off to the right of Rouse.
Well, Rouse had run the pattern and then saw that Judd was still scrambling in the backfield, so he turned and ran upfield. If he had stayed where he ran the hook pattern to begin with, it was right where Judd threw the football. Judd rolling. 3 men right on him. Tries to get rid of it and does, but can't get anything on it. Pass intended for Pooler is incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. A couple of times tonight they have put pressure on him.
He had 2 men on him right there. Had to get rid of it. Not an ideal pass.
There you see the time remaining. 2:22, 55-43. Big 3rd down play coming once again. Judd stumbling, trying to fade back. Little screen set up. Christopherson's got it. 2 men in front of him to block. Christopherson inside the 30 down to the 25. And they're going to spot him out of bounds at about the 27. They'll bring it way back up the field from where he eventually came down. So it'll bring up a 4th down and about 3 yards to go.
Tried to tightrope his way there because he's about 3-4 yards short of the 1st down.
Clock stopped with 2:13 to play.
Tough kid, this Ryan Christopherson.
Pooler wide left. Birdsong also out there. 4th down. The ball game here. It's complete to Rouse. And he does not. Yes, he does. He's past the 25-yard line where he needed to be. Inside the 25 down to the 21. So a 1st down. And what's that? 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions tonight for each team. Clock running now. Pooler and Birdsong wide to the right. Rouse is in tight, but also in a wide receiver spot. They'll throw down to Birdsong. The pass is deflected away. It was almost intercepted. And the clock will stop with 1:58 remaining in the ball game. And I'm not sure whether the player down is hurt or whether he just can't believe he didn't pick it off. It's
St. Pradith.
St. Pradith.
He may be just out of gas, too, the way the kid's been playing both the ends of the field, all over the place.
Offensively, he's thrown for 4 touchdown passes.
Run for 1.
Yeah.
I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, whatever wind he's... Well, he's limping a little bit there.
Tried to jog off, but then pulled up and hobbles off now. Gets a drink of water, and the stride settles out a little bit. And we have a timeout now charged to Greenway as they had not replaced St. Pradith yet.
He came back in, I believe, didn't he?
Coach was on the field. I believe 18 may have come back.
Okay.
Because I think if St. Pradith, if a trainer attended to him, he has to sit out at least to play.
Yeah.
So Mike Kenyon will come in, a 5'10", 160-pound senior defensive back, and he will take the place of St. Pradith for at least this play. It'll be a 2nd down and 10, 1:56 remaining in the ball game. And Greenway clinging to a 57-43 lead.
Run down to some of the folks who make it real easy on us. All the technical folks, camera folks, executive producers, Stu Radowitz and Rich Howe. Treat us like royalty.
They sure do. Well, they should. And we appreciate it.
Well, here we go. 2nd and 10. Less than 2 minutes to play in the ball game. The Cobras trying to work some magic here. Judd with Christopherson behind him. Little delay. Christopherson on the carry. He'll take it to the 20, to the 15, the 10. A flag is out. He's run out of bounds, but he scores. We'll see what the penalty flag is. The Greenway players are confident that it's going to go against Cactus.
Yeah, I think it is, Keith. I think that's going to come back. Nope. Cobras are racing, saying touchdown.
Face mask.
Okay, it is a touchdown.
It's a touchdown. What do you know? Christopherson, 21 yards on the carry.
Crossed him up a little bit here. I think they were expecting a pass, and Christopherson gets the football. What appeared to be a touchdown that was going to be called back because of perhaps a clip somewhere. Not so.
Face mask must have been on a blocking play up the field because Christopherson, nobody touched him.
Did not see that on him, no.
So Christopherson, a 21-yard run with 1:50 to play. How many is that for Christopherson? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns. And the point after is blocked. That really is not that meaningful at this point, other than the fact it may spur on the Greenway team at this point. But still, 2 touchdowns would be needed by Cactus to come back and win the football game. Even a 2-point conversion wouldn't have made a field goal possible to tie the game. So Cactus in the same spot they were. They only trail at 55-49 now. And we've still got a minute and 50 seconds to play in the football game. And who knows what can happen. I guess we'll have to scramble on the onside kick situation and see what happens.
Well, you can be sure Greenway will get their best hands forward on this kickoff, anticipating an onside kick. Nobody has left the stadium here at Glendale Cactus.
Christopherson, 263 yards on the ground tonight, 5 touchdowns. Like Keith explained, they really need just one of those extra points after a touchdown in order to win it. Trail by 6, so they would need the next one if they can get their hands on the football.
7 of the 11 men are no more than 20 yards away. Look at the way the ball is teed up. You can see it just kind of leaning on its side there. As Pooler's just going to squib it along the ground. They'll hope it goes 10. And the kick muffed, and it's recovered by the Cobras. Oh, my goodness. Number 74, Mark Iaquinta, came up to recover it. And it came off his hands, and it'll be picked up at the 45-yard line. And the Demons will have to dodge a bullet.
Hang on to your seats.
1:43 and counting. Cobras with a football. Judd, he'll take it back. Fake to Christopherson on the play action. He'll throw up the field. Birdsong's got it and out of bounds at the Greenway 41-yard line. And a first down for the Cobras. Clock stopped with 1:31 to play. Birdsong was out of bounds, so the clock will remain stopped, and now a timeout called as they need to set the change. The official very wisely said, hey, hang on a second. We know how quick you guys are going. Now they'll wind the clock and let it run. And now the official blows it dead. And they will wind the clock. 1:24 and counting. Judd on the give to Christopherson. He'll rumble down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line.
A number of folks are questioning why that clock started because Birdsong took it out of bounds.
That's right. At least I thought he did.
Yeah.
He did.
A timeout called here by the Cobras.
I've got them with one timeout spent, so they have 2 left. Greenway has used 2 already.
That was a very unusual call by the official there, as they had stopped the clock with Birdsong going out of bounds and then held up play at the line of scrimmage. Cobras went back into the huddle, and he whirled his hand and said start up the clock, and lost some precious seconds there.
Now, the first time, if you saw him motion for the clock to start, it did not start. It wasn't until the second time, and maybe 6-8 seconds in that range were counted off.
Well, the Cobras discussed the offensive strategy involved, which if it's anything like it has been the rest of the night, it's, hey, fellas, put it in the end zone. Meanwhile, Greenway tries to figure out a defensive shot that will allow them to stay ahead of the football game. Well, here we go. 2nd down and 3 yards to go. Ball spotted at the Greenway 33-yard line, 1:14 remaining. Greenway on top, 55-49. Little reverse, give it a Birdsong. Birdsong on the run, and he'll be brought down. Penalty flags will come out. I think we'll get a clip.
I saw it, no question. What a tough break.
So a clip against the Cobras will bring the first down run back, and 15 yards will be spotted off from the point of the penalty, and that'll come from about the 36-yard line. Set up the wall very nicely, but then somebody slipped in, and that could be the clip right there.
Clip right there.
Holbert came back, and he actually did trip up Birdsong. The ball will be spotted back at the 49.
On the defense, offense, 15 yards, still down.
So 2nd down now, and about 20 yards to go. 1:06 to play in the football game. 2 receivers wide to the right. Christopherson in the backfield. Judd on the rollout. The throw. Intended for Pooler. And flag comes out off, and it looks to be a pass interference call. And we're not done yet.
We'll take a look at this.
Defensive interference. 2nd time that's been called tonight. The first time it didn't matter.
It was close here, Keith, but he did hit him just seconds before the ball arrived, jarring it loose. Pass interference, break for the Cobras, so they're right back in scoring position.
You can take a look now, the defensive setup. Look at Ryan Adams, the defensive back for the Greenway Demons. He's backing around his own 15-yard line, maybe even his 10. He's saying, hey, I don't want anybody getting by me tonight. So they'll take the penalty from